grew up here. His family had also enjoyed racing as he grew up. But he went to stock cars, and the 22-year-old now has his shot in the Xfinity Series Championship.
What is going on, guys? This is Dr. Fowles here, and back here with another live stream. And for today's live stream, we're gonna be reacting to the Nascar Xfinity Series. I don't know if some of you follow this or not, but I will be reacting to this today, throughout the night actually. So, let me put this on mute.
He was doing coaching of guys that were trying to have some fun on the racetrack in cars, and one of the people that was with him was actually a skydiver.
All right. So, anyways, I was gonna say is that oh my goodness gracious. But anyways, we'll be at next mini race today. Throughout the night, I should say. And yes, I did make this my return back today, because I was supposed to be back on Monday, but I decided to come back sooner, which today. So, but anyways, guys, we're gonna react to this, and we'll see how it goes. And hope y'all enjoy, and we all can sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, but anyways, guys, let's get into this. So let me just turn this back up. All right. I'm gonna turn down the content stuff a little bit. I don't really listen to content. I just listen to the race. All right, so I gotta prop this up and get a full view of the screen. So just give me a second while I prop this up. This should work. Oh, okay. Hold on. All right, pull this down. Pull us all the way up to the TV. All right. So if I turn this on, will this do anything? I should just react to it like this. Why is it like this? Seriously. Wait. Now I need the. There we go. Maybe we don't need the pillow. Maybe we don't. Okay, put this back just a little bit. And let's get into these reactions, guys. Right. Now this is how you do it. Yeah. All right, boys, let's get to reactions. Let's do it. I'm excited. And I'll use my phone to read the comments. So I'll, I can actually do this. Watch this.
All right, Dave, how about the driver of the 54? Ty Gibbs out here.
Ty Gibbs. I thought those Cowboys were like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, right?
His owner or team points are good enough to have him in that particular championship.
Let's turn this down.
Chris Gale, crew chief this morning, he said, "Oh yeah, we're
gonna go to my channel
for what he might experience next year,
and we're gonna react to this.
To get to the drivers
and read the comments. I mean,
want him to take advantage of every opportunity to run fast.
One watch it says. Well, it's one watch it says. I don't know how the quality is gonna go, but we'll see how it goes. Well, you guys can hear me okay, by the way. I'm about to go green, so let me sit this right. Well, I can sit this like right here.
This is a much lower pressure situation.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on.
Experience, and he's getting that experience this year, today, so he'll be better prepared.
That's cool. Now I can just read off that, so that's cool. I have my phone propped up against something, so that's good. Alright. Is that a good camera angle? That's okay. Of course, you want attention. Alright, buddy. Alright, listen, I'm trying to go. Come on, go. I'm trying to go react to something, dude. I'm doing reactions and quit letting me. The quality might be a little bit shit. So, oh, that's
it's so important.
Okay, why don't we go by the like the plus and minus margins, like, you know, that's how it's supposed to go. But whatever. That works too. I wish I could do a better stream than this, but it's pretty much all it's pretty much the only way I can react to this race. So if you guys know who my driver is, Austin Cendric's my driver. He's 22 on the outside first row. So we're gonna go for him. My picks are today is Cendric, Almendaner, and about Justin Haley. We'll go for that. We'll go for those picks today. And let's go for Gregson too. All right, here we go. Let's go racing, boys. Here we go. All right, well, Almeda's going to take the lead. Cendric's going to try to come on the outside. Can Cendric clear him for the beginning part? No. Here comes Almeda's back from the bottom. And Cendric to the lead. Let's go. All right, so my picks are 1, 2, 3 right now. And probably 10. 11. So, let's see. Yeah, my picks are in first, second, third, 5. So, I'm going to go for those guys. How about that? I wouldn't mind seeing them win. Well, if Cendric wins, he's going to go. If playoff contender wins this race, they automatically go to the next round. So, we'll see. We will see. All right, all guys are trying to go for fourth. Ty Gibbs got a better run off the corner. Yep. Right, side drafting. Okay. They're still side by side. Jeez. Oh, no, Ty Gibbs cleared him. Nope, still on the inside. Oh, don't turn yourself. Ooh. Jeez, it's like that's lap number 4, and these guys are already trying to go for that. That's for sure. All right. All right, my picks are in 1, 2, 3. I like that. Lee Gregson, I think, is in 12th. So. Yep, 11th. He's in 11th. Okay, good. All right. My picks doing good so far. All right, well, we'll see a wreck on lap 5, just like last night in the Truck Series. Probably. Wait for it. I'm going to call it. Oh, boy. I would be shocked, though, right? I think all got to give a shot to Haley. Comes Ty Gibbs on the inside. Ooh, all guys got a run. He's got a run. Here he comes. Oh, no. Haley blocked. Slingshot. Oh, he cleared him. There's nobody here. Shut up. Hey! Oh, my God. This really early. It tries to get back to the throttle. Here he modulating the ass. That's just grip. He's looking for grip. Get your ass in here. There's nobody home. You silly goose. How many likes we got? None yet? Okay. I was just checking. There's one person here, though, so whoever's in here, thank you for tuning in. I'm glad I'm back on YouTube, though. Hey, back on YouTube, I react to a race. That's cool. If you guys smash that like button, please, I appreciate it. Let me just put my picks down in the chat real quick. Always searching for grip at this racetrack. My pick for tonight's race.
You may want the bottom early to run. You may want the top later to run. cars loose, you might want to be able to talk. They want to give a model. Some drivers are just more comfortable in one area of the racetrack than the others. And
Number
they'll try to make their
16,
car work in that area.
How
AJ,
much does the Heat play, Jeff, when you talk about dirty air? When you talk about those guys racing back from second on back to 12, does
11,
that accentuate the issue of the air being even more turbulent?
Haley,
It does, because what does air do when you get to another car? It takes grip away from your car.
and
And you
number
already
9,
have less grip. It just
Noah
magnifies that problem. So
Gregson.
yes, it makes the Heat makes it even that much more difficult.
All guy running that second line, trying to get a little bit
Oh,
of
great.
on Healy.
Grayson.
Comes out of 4, crosses over to the inside.
No!
Can't quite get to that left quarter pin.
I didn't want to do that.
Drafted as they go to 1.
Hold on, I'm going to redo that. Sorry.
A little bit about racing.
Ignore that. Sorry.
Comes so close, two-time runner-up. What's it going to take for him to get to the checkered flag and to step up into these playoffs and be the guy we think he is? And he said it's just circumstances. He's got a great race car, race team. They do a lot of things correctly. It's just putting a race together throughout the day. And if they can get to that last stage,
Sorry.
he feels like he's got a good chance to win. Really loose there for Allgaier.
Whoa.
That race car. And Haley pulling away. Here comes
Whoa, loose there.
Lost a lot.
We'll get a little bit racy up here, boys.
Close to the limit, they're operating on grip.
I mean, he was in a four-wheel slide when he came off the corner. Look at that.
And workload's high there. It's all by itself.
Gregson. Not great. Don't set, dog.
He's at multiple second place finishes.
Gregson.
Still has
Stop, bitch.
but moving forward now to that 18.
No more Gregson. Did I spell it right? Gregson, yep.
On the white line, get grip. Then he jumped up on the outside of Allgaier.
We should. Let's not like that.
Recognize a little bit of that grip in 1 and 2. Gets to the outside now of Allgaier. Kelly.
We saw that big moment for Justin Allgaier in the second that had him moving in the wrong direction. He came over the radio and asked his crew chief to prevent that I'm doing anything wrong there. I really upset the right rear tire there.
There we go.
They said, "Man, don't worry about it. We'll get him right back." So
Let's pin message. There we go.
Every moment in the early stages of his work.
About halfway to the caution. And
Oh, I was trying to do a comp. I forgot that they do conscious caution still. What the frick? All right, Cindric, let's go. Keep it up, buddy. I know we gotta do commercials now, which means I'm gonna sit here and actually I'll go get water real quick. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, water.
Get 0% financing for 72 months on select Ram 1500 models or $3,550 in total values on Ram 1500 Big Four.
Is struggling to manage your type 2 diabetes knocking you out of your zone? Lowering your A1C with once weekly Ozempic can help you get back in it. My zone, lowering my A1C, CV risk, and losing some weight. Ozempic is proven to lower A1C.
No. All right.
And maintain it. And you may lose weight. Adults lost on average up to
We
12
still got one person here.
In adults also who have heart disease, Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as heart
Don't forget, you guys
attack.
can come if you want to. You don't have to.
Get back in my type 2 diabetes zone.
I guess there's one person. This is one
Type
person.
1 diabetes. Don't share your
That's one to make sure.
Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome.
So it's gonna be a long race. So it's gonna probably be long reactions tonight. That's for sure. So it's currently legit exact 7 o'clock right now. And that's race I'm about to be like 8:30. So it's gonna be a long race tonight.
Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea.
So get ready for long reactions tonight, guys.
Looking to get back in your
Don't forget my picks are in the chat if you guys want to check them out. If you guys do follow Xfinity, Serious Racing, who you guys go for? I don't often Cindric's my driver, but I go for a couple other drivers too. I like Andy, I like Haley, Justin Haley. I like Noah Gregson too.
Okay, I'm ready to come in now.
Hello.
Hello. Seriously, I'm serious. Request to come ashore.
Geico, saving people money on more than just car insurance. Make sure to go inside the headset with access to NASCAR scanner for $4.99 for the playoffs. Listen in on the pit strategy or spotter communication, even Christian calls. Visit NASCAR.com/scanner. Start your subscription.
Oh my God. There is nobody here. Stop.
Well, just checking in on Justin Allgaier.
Jesus Christ.
Communications from other drivers, including that of Noah Gragson, that they-
Sorry, when I haven't. Sorry, guys. I have dogs here that freaking think everybody someone's here and not. I don't know why. Wait, 52 is a.
We did see
Wait.
Justin get really sideways out of turn 4, but
Justin?
haven't seen much of that since.
Oh, okay. Wait, what the frick happened to Haley? Haley was in 3rd. He's back to 6th. Grayson went to 8th. Centric and Andy is still 1-2, so that's good. Oh man, I bet the competition caution will come up here in a minute. What's that? Whoops. Rescue told Travis's caution. Oh, lap 25. It's always a lap 20.
We heard it from
All right.
Bill. We also heard it from Harrison Burton. Also said something. He thought the 7 might be leaking something.
Oh.
This is nerve-wracking. We talked about the mistakes in the
Oh,
playoffs.
shit.
In the Cup
Uh-oh.
Series and in the Cup Series, early mistakes in the playoffs.
Shut up.
That's what these teams are hoping to avoid.
Sit down. Sit down. Oh, wow, that was a point margin. Oh, Brand Jones and Jeb Bennett are tied. Oh, shoot. Hubs is 5 points out. Snyder 7 points out. Close is 16 points out. All right. Up, and here comes Haley's dropping, dude. Haley is dropping. Not good. Oh, Val for 3rd. Hemrick and Ty Gibbs. My dog's getting a lot of attention. Why you want so much attention? He get no attention. He get no attention, you poor thing. I'm gonna have to move this computer. I can't see like the bottom of the screen. It's like I have a, I have my camera against something, so hopefully my computer, but you get my. Oh, battle for lead. I know these two. Oh my God, dude, he set it in there. Holy muppet, God. Nope, Cinder cleared him. I know these two got together at Bristol. If you didn't see the Bristol finish, that was awesome. I'll have a link down in the description for you guys to check it out after the stream. It should be down in the description, guys, after the stream's over with. Alright, so caution should come out here at any point. Very accomplished caution. I don't know why they still do this. Alright, they're for a caution in a minute.
Everybody wants to see. This is kind of their barometer. And we heard it from Justin Allgaier. He said, okay, this is going to dictate how the playoffs go. So far, it's been pretty tame. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of side-by-side, roughing it up, aggressive driving. So the first 25 laps, are also going to figure out how much wear they've had on these tires, what they need to do if there's adjustments that need to be made. Justin Allgaier came back on the radio and said, hey, I think I kind of made that right rear tire a little bit angry there. And
he's trying to stand a lead lap, I think.
not only look at the tires,
Alright, caution. It's going to come out here, man. There it is. Caution's out. Alright.
Was out front for all 25 of the laps until we got to that
Alrighty.
caution.
There we go. Alright, so while they're going to touch caution, I'm going to use the bathroom. So, if somebody does comment though, I will read it when I get back. Let's wait till he on course. So I think I do pit stops. Pete stop.
They can change your car and make the driver happy. And if you run 9th, 10th, 11th,
I'm gonna watch the pit stops first.
Opportunity in order to get it better.
A lot still in front of these drivers. And we talk about the drivers.
Excuse me.
Maybe where they cut their teeth. Some cut their teeth in E.
What the? Oh, iRacing.
iRacing series. It's already into its 12th season. The last playoff race is going to be Talladega. That's Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern on eNASCAR.com. There are 12 playoff drivers vying for one of the 4 spots in the finale. That's going to be October 12th at Phoenix. And remember, the champion earns $100,000 for eNASCAR iRacing Day.
Guys, all 3 colleague racing cars prepared for this race at home. They didn't have any practice this weekend to get ready for this race. So what did they do to make sure the cars were ready, shaken down, nothing falling off, everything working? Well, Alex Young's crew chief for Justin Haley gets in every single colleague car once it's ready to go to the track, puts on a helmet, puts the radio on, makes sure that everything is right on the race car. Where does he drive it? Well, around the campus of Richard Childress Racing and Colleague Racing, which is in Welcome, North Carolina. So if you see a race car on a street that's sort of off the main road there, going around and around at RCR, it's probably Alex Young's making sure everything is just right before they get to the track. And of course, once they race for 25 laps, Rick, they want to know how to adjust on that race car.
Yeah, they do. Well,
Oh, wow.
And
Wait, all guys are looking at pit?
But obviously, they've got some questions that they want answered about the
Oh,
handling of that
that's
race
why.
car and what's going on.
Yeah, they 5 sets.
A couple other cars couldn't have pit road too, I see.
So putting the set on now, Kelly, would put them behind later in the race.
Well, I believe this is just purely to see if they can figure out what is going on with the 7 car. You see the crew members climbing underneath it. So I don't know what other servicing they will do, if any, to this race car other than just purely trying to diagnose if they have a leak, where it's coming from.
So what they're looking at is the rear gear is bang in that area. You could have a rear end grease leak. You could have grease coming out of a wheel bearing.
And a lot of times that's indicated by maybe a shiny tire on that side if there was something like that. So the crew's going to take a look at that. We'll be right back for the restart.
All right. I'm going to use the bathroom. Oh, sorry, I left the light. Thank you. I left the light. Appreciate it. Be right back. Sorry, I left the light. Thank you.
The all-new Tundra. There's nothing like competing for your country. The pressure. This is the passion. The pride. Who will take home the Ryder Cup? On NBC and Peacock.
I'm really nervous. I don't know what I should wear. Just wear something not too crazy. Remember, it's a business dinner, not a costume party.
On the Spotting Network, this is what she heard.
Just wear something crazy. Remember, it's a costume party. Costume party. Yeah.
Don't trust first impressions to just any network. Go with T-Mobile, the crown jewel of 5G.
Anybody want to split a turkey leg?
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours.
Whether it's adapting the network for a strong signal where you work, or optimizing your coverage where you play, we're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you.
Up to $1,200 off.
What you
5G
doing,
phone
Landon?
with no trade-in.
What, jeez.
US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
The reason I made that sound, I almost tripped over you, dude.
NASCAR on NBC
Yeah.
is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what
Jesus
you need.
Christ. Can you leave me alone for like 5 seconds? Jesus Christ.
Official credit card of NASCAR. Visit GoCreditOne.com and buy Toyota.
All right, we're back.
Kelly.
All right, so checking in on the leader, Austin better. Here's what the team told him about the line he was running.
Uh-oh.
We're consistently better in 1 and 2. SMT shows that we're getting beat 3 and 4. That mark was similar. He just covers the line a little bit tighter.
So that was in reference to a
That seems like fun.
who's been trailing him for the beginning of this race.
Now you get caught in 3 and 4. That's interesting.
A little bit tight to start this race.
Here's the decision.
Oh, here's his choose roll.
They'll go either
Stupid.
inside or outside of that arrow and box.
Freaking choose roll thing, stupid. Ty get. Wait, I'm nominated.
2 seconds past the start finish line. That's where
I guess Andy and pitted.
All right, guys. So the first gamble of the playoffs, right here, Jeremy Clements came into these playoffs 12th. Really not the pace of all the other teams he's competing against. So how do you beat them?
Oh, there's 16 ghosted. That's why everybody stayed out. Except for our guy.
I was running 18th. I was not going to get these stage points. I'm going to put a set of tires on right here, right now. And he's going
Second
to
private
drive
here.
himself through the field.
Oh,
to see if
well,
he
this is
can
his first
get
time
over the
playoffs,
top
okay.
10 to get some playoff points.
I thought he's never been in the playoffs before. I guess he has once.
Jeremy Clements.
He described Las Vegas.
This guy's. Jesus Christ, this content sucks.
They're rolling the dice. All right, what was going on with the 7?
Could it have been the 18 instead of us?
Oh.
I think if anything, right there, it looks like maybe it pushed a little out of the overflow on the gear. You're on the rear end housing, but not much. Like it might have got up to temperature and pushed a little bit out. Yeah, so what that is it's brand new, right? It's completely full.
Oh,
and
wow.
it just had a little bit too much when it got hot.
All right,
Just a
well,
little
he's
bit of
good,
rear increase
so.
out of the rear end, but they don't think it's a major problem. They think that is not going to be an issue for the rest of the race.
Just like a radiator, it's got an overflow.
It's not pressure.
Wait, on there, start. Okay.
Just a little bit of
The whole choose roll thing was screwed up then.
Seven, getting ready for the
Alright, whoa, Cindric, dude. Whoa, we're about to wreck back there, by the way. 5 wide. Whoa. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, we got. Oh, big one. It's the big one. Oh no. Oh, she already?
Let's see if the 98, that's JJ Yaley in the 17.
Are you serious?
36 driven by Alex LeBay.
No, Clemens. Oh my God, it's the big one already. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. No way. What? I knew when they go 5 wide, it was going to be bad. Watch. See, look, 5 wide. Yep. Didn't have enough room. Oh my God. That is 10 cars. Maybe more. Son of a gun, dude, already. It's legit, what? Lap 30? Oh my gosh. Yeah, hopes came down. And look at that. Oh my goodness. Look all the cars. Son of a gun. Woo. That is the big one, Las Vegas. Oh. Yeah, big wreck. Holy shoot, dude. Jesus freaking Christ. I never seen such a thing.
And that's what we talked about.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like 12, 13 cars, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, that'd be red flag now. Oh, Hope's is done. Klein's probably done too.
Sometimes we're done across that edge.
You heard it. We're done. Window net came down. Riley's going to be climbing out of that car, Dave.
And it was the right front upper control arm that they were concerned
Wow.
about, guys. You can tell us most every part is important on these race cars. But
Everybody's done, dude.
That's why you got the word, we are done.
Just the impatience. You know, you would expect to see something like this a little bit more down towards turn.
Everybody's done. Well, not everybody. Like half the field is done.
These guys just a little bit impatient, not giving each other enough room to operate.
Unless someone can continue.
Riley's a really nice young man.
Jesus
He's had a
Christ,
tough
dude.
year, and his team has been really
I
good.
can't believe this. Like,
He went into this car.
it's lap 33, and we already have the big one.
Whatsoever.
Oh, man.
That has been tough.
That's like half the field.
So coming in with some momentum, but not the start they wanted for the playoffs.
He was seated 11th before the start of this
Oh my
race.
God, look at that.
And not the finish that Riley Herbst was looking for.
13 cars, I bet.
Running the thing where it absolutely brings me peace.
You ain't joking me, dude.
Cathartic for me. You know, I find myself getting tied up
Wow.
and being busy, and then it's really nice just to sit and breathe in life that's beyond sad.
Lap number
Yeah,
something for you.
Huh. We should take a closer look. Geico.
Lap what? 53. Lap 33.
No, Geico insures way more
Ah,
cars,
shoot,
boats,
dude.
motorcycles, even RVs. Geico insures
Well,
RVs. What's an RV?
The thing
It
we've
was
been sitting
something.
on for 5 years.
Wait, I'm not a real moose. We've been over this, Jeff.
They're stickers.
I'm not a real moose. Give him some space.
Deep breaths, Jeff.
What's a sticker? Take a closer look at Geico. Great savings and a whole lot more. Is it too early to start celebrating Halloween? Well, if you're celebrating by eating Reese's, then no. You're actually late. Not sorry, Reese's.
That's scary. What the frick is that?
Allergies don't have to be scary. Spraying Flonase daily stops your body from overreacting to allergens all season long. Flonase, all good.
In 2016, I was working at the Amazon warehouse when my brother passed away, and a couple of years later, my mother passed away. After taking care of them, I knew that I really wanted to become a nurse. Amazon helped me with training and tuition. Today, I'm a medical assistant, and I'm studying to become a registered nurse. Hindi ko kayo makakalimutan.
We lost part of our forest to fire several years ago. We decided to stay and help it recover. People who have heavy machinery have the opportunity to reach out and help their neighbors for the common good.
We've been to the moon and through the glass ceiling and brought the world to their feet. And still, we're not done yet. Hispanic Heritage Month. Come with us.
There's nothing like competing for your country. The passion. This is the passion. The pride. You will take home the Ryder Cup on NBC and Peacock. Tomorrow, Sunday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers and the 1-1 Packers visit George Kittle and that 2-0 49er team. Coverage starts at 7 p.m. Eastern. Football night in America on NBC and Peacock. So the second caution of the day comes out. It was on the restart after the competition caution. And Jeff Burton came in here above the cut line at 7th in the seeding. But because of what just took place, look at what has already happened with these points. Jeff Burton, 25 below that cut line. Herbst, 30, and Clements, 34. All drivers involved in this.
Yeah, a terrible week for Jed. It was announced that the sponsor, Nutrient Ag, is not going to come back and to his team, and that leaves Jed not knowing what his future looks like. He loves being at college. He's worked so hard to get this opportunity, done a nice job this year, but now he's in flux, Brad. He just doesn't know what his future looks like. And, you know, this is heartbreaking, right? To have that, and then now this, on this day, just a heartbreaking few days for Jed.
Really tough.
Wow.
It's over the last several seasons, it's been the same. You know, it's been every season it gets to the end of the year.
Look at that. That thing's killed.
He was so excited about this opportunity. He's done a great job.
Look at that gap now.
And,
The whole playoffs changed.
Very unfortunate, but he's a resilient young man. He will bounce back.
Brady was excited about the race today.
That's gonna help Clemens though a little bit.
They've really been working to try to
Maybe.
get a setup that just works well.
Actually, no, Clemens is done too, isn't he?
Works really well on the simulator.
What? Oh my God! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Anything for remain optimistic about is the tracks ahead.
Is that 17 cars?
And he feels very
Wait,
confident
1, 2,
that this
3,
organization called the race that was so strong on the Super
16
Series
cars?
as well. They-
But you have a testicle.
Stage points there, so for
What
Jeff,
the?
he still has a lot of
16 cars?
Look at how many cars involved in this accident.
Oh,
So
I didn't even see that. Hold on.
The fluid that was put down. But again, second caution of the race. This one a pretty big one at the restart.
Move the. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can move the crap. Sorry. So, I was texting. I didn't see it. My bad. I'll move this. There you go. Where am I gonna set this? Put it over here. And this is pretty much the best thing I can get right now, unless I prop it up somehow. Actually, I might prop it up. Now, how am I gonna prop this up? Let's see here. Oh no, God, wait, what's that? Maybe. Can I do this? Wait, I might have something, guys. Hold on. Hold on. You got on there, nice. A second. Alright, this might actually help. Coming down. Flashing bubble in the rain. Oh, this ain't gonna help. Son of a gun, dude. Square. Can I try it the best thing I can, guys? Best I can do. Wow, did you see that crashed? Oh yeah, that 16 cars. That's bad. Oh, hold on. That's bad. I can't go. Hold on. Oh, and there goes my phone. That actually scared the frick out of me. Alex Pillow wins at something. Okay, maybe that pop didn't really work. Never mind. 1 second. Got to face over there for a second. My bad. Take this. Oh my God, this thing's heavy. Whatever's in here is bad. Phew. Bad. Oh. Whew. Alright. I was rooting for a car something too. Do what needs to be fixed, anymore. Thanks. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. See it. Shoot, it's just gonna keep looking up. Wait. Shoot. Hold on. How am I gonna adjust this angle? How am I gonna do this? I wish you guys be able to see it better. We'll call it during commercials. All right. Yeah, I'm about to say. I'll go with the angle for right now. Oh, let's check it out. Oh, you can't see the ticker though. Okay.
Yeah, such an incredible event.
Yeah, you can't really see the ticker, but I'll work on it during the commercials though. So.
Getting ready for the restart to clean up. Just wrapping up here. They'll go around again before they make the decision.
Hey, we got some.
So Rick, we talked a lot about the
Rank
playoffs,
people
right?
here. This is interesting.
We got that competition caution, then this caution, and I look up and it's ready to go to the end of this thing.
Yeah.
Right? So there are a lot of points.
I'm watching my phone at work. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
A lot of our playoff contenders, they are.
Yeah, I only got the best internet, so the quality might not be the greatest. I wish I had better internet, but oh well. That wreck though was huge.
That huge crash right there puts him up. He gets up, gets a better restarting position. Now he's almost back up in the mix.
So we try to watch which lanes all the drivers are going. I think they learned on that first lap. Everybody wants to go to the outside, but who's going to be the first guy to pick the inside and try to pick up some spots, and then can it work for them? I mean, it's a little bit of gambling time, right? You did just see 3 of your fellow competitors that are in the playoffs and had issues. And don't think for a minute that doesn't put a little bit of self-doubt in your head. Hey, I don't want to be that guy. But at the same time, if you want to get points, you're going to have to be aggressive.
One of those drivers that you said had an issue standing by with Dave.
And that is Jeff Burton. Talking to him way too soon today. What'd you say?
Some
4 wide, I guess. I haven't really seen a replay yet, but
Oh, wow.
not really sure.
It's such a shame he's out already.
2
All right, here's the wreck, by the way. Anyone didn't see it.
98. I don't know. It looked like we
Look
all
at that.
I don't really think we need to be 4 wide getting into 1.
There's the big one.
26.
Holy. Look at all the cars, dude.
Nothing we could do there. Frustrating. Needed a good run today, but we'll go to Talladega next week and go on a race. How much comfort is there knowing that that's where your win
Here's
came
what
this
you
year?
got
Probably
in
rest of
the
those
kitchen,
tracks. Yeah,
bathroom.
we won there earlier in the year.
Okay.
Almost won
Gotcha.
Daytona a couple weeks ago, so I know I could go do it. We got the best team in the garage at Speedway track, so go get it done next week and then go to the Roval. Scott and the guys done for this
Go
week.
to the Roval.
Yeah, in the hole now that he's in.
When you drive a collie car and you go into Talladega, you're the defending winner. Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Talladega's next weekend. That's not good.
They'll make it 3 wide.
We might see you in a bigger wreck.
Jeez.
Jeez.
His year's not over. He knows it.
We saw AJ Allmendinger guys take that outside lane.
Ouch.
Yeah, you see, Gibbs was the first guy. He was running third.
What the heck? The push.
Allmendinger and Hendrick both went to the top. Gibbs said, okay,
Oh, they might have to do that pace lap now.
I love it. He's got Noah Gregson down there on the
Well,
bottom.
this is nice.
Oh, they're going to be digging. This is going to be great. Justin Haley, I think you're right.
Wow.
It's time for someone to go.
Well, this is gonna be great.
Spots, get some opportunity. That bottom could be it.
Another playoff driver with issues early on, and standing by with Dave.
Rick Riley Herbst knows that the restarts are key. We're going to try to get you a look at this here. What do you feel like happened here at the start?
I think just
That really
tires,
hurts, yeah.
slick track, everybody kind of spun their tires a little bit.
Oh, he's got an onboard? Oh, boy.
Better run than I did in turn 1,
Oof.
so I tried to shake down and
Oh, wow.
give him
Oh.
the room he deserved because he got to the restart
Thank you.
box better than I did. Yeah, here we go. Jump to the outside, try to block a little bit, get it back to him, and then 4 wide, 5 wide into turn 1. Doesn't always usually work out here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So that's a real bummer.
Yeah, they pretty much did.
I thought
It's because they went 5 wide in the restart, and they just came together, and that's what happens.
Yeah, the hole's a little bit deeper, but how do you look forward?
So,
I mean, the only thing really to do is go to Talladega and try to race.
but I think they said 17 cars.
Let some laps. So
I think 17 cars got involved in that
It
wreck.
just sucks, man. Just all
So that's pretty insane.
South Point and Ford.
I am going to Dega. Oh, really? Well, hope you have a good time there.
Just really sucks.
Dega's gonna be insane. Talladega's gonna be an insane race.
And so we're back around again.
Oh, we're coming back around again. Wait, so they're pushing a freaking stalled car. We expect.
If you watch that again, initially we all said the same thing. No 4, no 5 wide. But you hear Riley Herbst talking there. Everyone spun their tires.
Dude, just like my phone down.
Jeff, I think it was more.
You okay? Yes.
I mean, we can always nitpick.
I'm
I
fine.
just think the guys are racing hard. Just spend your
Thank
time
you
getting
for
more-
checking.
I think Jeff said it the best. They all just kind of came together, right? Guys on the bottom,
That
were
right
around
there.
moving up
Don't
to the top,
fall.
guys on
Okay,
the
good.
top, they were making room for the guys above them.
Oh, wow, that
They all
car's
kinda
destroyed.
came together. It's hard for a spot. It's hard to know if you're 5 wide.
That car's
5
done.
cars below you. It's very hard to know what's going on 2 cars
Oh, man.
outside of you.
Oh, about to agree.
Carnage at the starts of
All right.
the playoffs for the Xfinity Series. 3 drivers involved in the
All right, who can step up and try to win stage 1?
Cindric will get
See.
AJ Allmendinger. He's right.
All right, green flag back out. Oh, Ty Gibbs did not go. Oh. Oh, no.
Everett pushing the
Cinder's gonna get
22.
push.
Everett-
Oh, he's gonna die. No.
He's got a lot of power. Pushing that 22.
All right, 16 to the lead. AJ Allmendinger.
He's going to go to the outside of the 54, Ty Gibbs. So he's up to 3rd now.
All right. Second's okay for us.
Also on the outside of Noah Gregson.
Austin Cinder's my driver, but I'm going to Allmendinger, Haley, and Gregson as well.
Slow down that momentum.
That's a rightly
So.
so. Only 4 laps to go down to lead.
But I want Cinder to win. But it don't matter. Oh, Cinder's getting past my hammer. Okay. Slingshot. Aw. Across all that slingshot. That would make sense. Up comes Harrison Button up to maybe
Everett's been
5th.
fast all year.
No.
Hasn't
Okay.
got a lot of laps. Hasn't got that win yet. But I really think about Hendrick and his team.
All right.
They're really good on these mile and a half.
We gotta get some good points too, by the way.
Now 3 laps to go in stage 1 as Hemrick trying to chase down AJ Allmendinger just in front of him.
Don't know if he'll get by him, but I think he's going to catch him. I mean, he is absolutely.
Oh gosh, Hemrick might get him. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
Straight away. That's the backstretch here at Las Vegas.
Hemrick's fast.
Air Force Base, just off the backstretch here. Coming up on 2 laps to go in stage 1. The gap still about 4.
Yeah, I don't know if Hemrick can get him. It's gonna be tough.
Remember these guys in March. AJ and Hemrick finished 1 and 2. Daniel had a strong day.
Oh, that's right. He finished 1 and 2 back in March. Yeah.
It's a big day for him. And I think he can win.
I was going to say, Brad, I know
Yeah, I think all Dan's gonna get it.
his first win potentially right here.
Absolutely.
All right.
And coming up
White flag, stage 1.
Stage 1. Gap still right around a half a second between all the
Yeah, Dan's gonna get it. Oh yeah, Hemrick said it.
That black card has a little bit
Yep.
of chicane there. Smart veteran move on the
All right, I'll take AJ on Dan's stage 1
So Allmendinger, Hemrick, Cedric,
for sure.
and Gregson, the top 5. Again, those running for a championship in the Xfinity Series.
And comp for 4. AJ on Dan's gonna win stage 1.
And it looks as though it's going to be another.
All right.
Point for Allmendinger. That's another playoff.
And Cindric's gonna get 3rd.
Experience.
All right.
Experienced race car driver. AJ.
I'll take food.
Race car driver taking advantage of the opportunities.
All right.
So
Stage 1's complete. Now we're going to stage 2. Probably have some more stupid shit happen.
AJ Allmendinger, after the wreck, right after the competition caution, he was out front, didn't get affected by it, and wins stage 1 at Las Vegas.
Wow.
Innovation usually.
Well, good job on Dana. Now we gotta wait. Shoot. Now we gotta wait. Oh, don't fall down over there. Oh.
Drive made extraordinary. Let's change
Oh,
what
shoot.
looks like. From floating around in your own personal space capsule up here to what we can build for all Americans down here.
Now, we all know Progressive offers 24/7 protection, but we also bundle outdoor vehicles with home and auto to help people save more.
Commercials. Fun.
What are you all doing at my day train?
It's better than that presentation.
A lot better. You know, whether it's a fraction or a decimal, it's still fun. You know?
The best of the best are back.
Oh my goodness. Stop yawning.
Most of us won't break a world record, but it felt great after breaking a sweat. Most of us are dreamers that need more sleep. We'll eat healthier, starting tomorrow. We're competitive, mostly with ourselves. Most of us would like to know our bodies better, so we can be at our best. Galaxy Watch 4 series, the watch that knows you best.
99%. Nearly everyone in the hospital with COVID was unvaccinated. Don't let that be you. Vaccines work against the Delta variant.
I know.
Vaccinated today. Let's defeat Delta.
It's okay. I'll get my vaccine soon.
And more sheets. This month.
Calm down.
All done? No more.
Oh, Illinois
Good
crowd.
job.
Up the stream froze just a little bit.
Softness and strength. And more sheets.
Stream's still good.
NASCAR on
Whoa.
CSN is brought to you by
What the?
Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR.
Foggy out there.
Creditone.com. And by Ford, built Ford proud.
Oh, shoot. You got free people in here.
Stage 1
Welcome.
of the NASCAR Xfinity Series
Welcome,
playoff
welcome.
in Las Vegas, the Alsco Uniforms 302.
Such a big truck.
Take a look at the stage points for the drivers.
All right. Cool.
Allmendinger, Hemrick driving.
Oh,
And
shoot.
respectively, Cedric, again, a playoff point is awarded for a stage win. So that's another.
I'll try playoff point. So yeah, Allendicker's a playoff point.
Only 6 of the 12 playoff drivers got stage points. Let's go check in with our Hall of Famers down on pit road.
Hall of Famers.
Actually, before we do that, it looks like the cars are about to come to pit road. And so
Okay.
Haley's coming down, also just in front. Everybody's coming down. Allendicker's leading the way. Kelly.
That's Austin Cindric in the 22
All right.
going down at 10.
Okay, good pit stop here.
Short for an easier exit off pit road, but he said he was a little bit
Watch the tire. Watch the tire.
Number 3er. They're gonna
The one uncontrolled tire. Yeah, it sucked.
Daniel Henrik is second in the 18. Said it right front is hurting me. It's a bit too tight. Still a little wiggle in the back of the car. Took an adjustment for that. 4 Goodyear tires and Snow fuel. On the bottom of your screen, stage winner AJ Allmendinger. Early on in the run, he thought the right front was down, the back of the car was bad, but as it cycled through, the car was much better. He said the back of the car is really solid, just a little bit tight going into each turn.
Here they come off the pit road. Looks like Henrik with a great stop.
All right, Henrik.
Gets him off the pit road.
Cindric lost a couple spots, but oh well.
Brandon Jones.
It's okay.
5 spots on pit
We're
road.
pretty fast, so we'll try to get up there.
Now let's go to our Hall of Famers on pit road. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale
Who's the Hall of Famers?
Yeah, DJ's been pretty eventful first.
Oh, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Dale Jarrett.
Really?
Okay.
What we
Sorry, I
see
forgot. All
in the
right.
Cup Series, it's all about survival. We're seeing the names that we.
Because all they said was Hall of Famers, so I didn't know.
But these guys getting through this first round, I think it's just all about not crashing, not doing anything stupid on pit road, and just
Not crashing, yeah.
But once they throw that great flag on
Even though we just had a big one,
almost 5
that took out like what, 17 cars?
Was Ty Gibbs, Ryan Sieg, Josh Berry, and Brett Moffitt taking valuable points away from some of the other playoff drivers. So
Yeah, whatever.
like that. It's going to be a battle,
Oops.
but making mistakes is
No.
the worst thing you can do in this first round. Well, the ones that aren't making mistakes, you look at the cut line, guys around it, like a Myatt Snyder. This is an opportunity for a driver like that who's young, looking to make a name for himself in this series, to try to take advantage of the misfortune of these drivers and try to move beyond this round. It's a great opportunity.
Fortune.
Yeah, it really is. He was 3 wide there at that last lap of that stage to try to get 1 point there. But I did a great job setting himself up for unfair. Well, one of the drivers involved in that crash, Jeremy Clements, is going to suffer a lot of lost points against Yeah, Junior and others made mistakes in front of Jeremy Clements, who appeared to have a good plan. Come down
Jimmy
here
Clemens.
but then you got caught up. What'd you see?
It's all hell broke loose.
All hell broke loose. Jeez, dude.
We didn't get to see what our first Pacific Money Chevy was capable of. We were really loose start. Got tired.
Yep, we'll show the wreck again.
I was going to come on the outside, blow through half of them right there, and go up there and get some stage points. But that didn't work out. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see if our first Pacific Hunting Chevy would be as fast as 6 feet internet. I hate it for Steve Carter, Jeff O'Day, everybody. It was Vivian's birthday, the boss's wife. It was her birthday today, so we didn't do a good job. But wow, yeah, it looks like a freaking wreck at Daytona. But thanks for our guys, thanks for our partners.
Oh, goodness.
Be strong next week.
Looks like a freaking wreck at Daytona.
Were you in full shade, or was the sun any factor coming down the straightaway into that?
Yeah, I can see. That happened to Daytona.
So.
You
couldn't see great, but yeah, I didn't have any problems with that then.
All right, on to Talladega for Jeremy. A chance to dig out.
Looks like a Daytona. Oh,
Fortunate
shoot.
for Jeremy Clements, when we talked to him earlier this week,
Wow.
he made the comment, there's nothing to lose. You know, they're the
All right, here comes the cheese room.
employees with that organization.
Wait, Ty Dillon. Brandon Wait, Ty Dillon's in this. Oh, gosh.
Too many boxes getting into his pit box.
Ooh. Whoa.
That's a big penalty for him. They had good pit stop. They had good track position.
That was close. What?
Also, steering wheel popped off. Let's lock in.
Oh, no. His steering wheel popped off.
Okay? Mistakes.
Oh, shoot.
The converse side of that, AJ Allmendinger just went his 10th stage, the most of anyone this season.
You have to hide inside of my car.
To win this championship.
You have to hide inside.
Small mistakes.
But listen, that's a mistake.
Listen.
The fact that it came off
You're
on
fine.
the road and not on the racetrack is huge. I mean, how it came off. I don't understand how it came off if it was never latched. That could have been catastrophic.
You okay?
Front row here, both of these guys have been
37. Brown took
Okay,
pole
you.
lap 33, so front row, older tires.
She's okay.
Shows outside and inside here. So Ty Dillon in the 31.
Okay, so Ty Dillon, Brandon Brown's up here.
And Brandon Brown.
That's gonna be the rack. Ty Dillon.
On the inside when we start here. Will be on the outside of lane 2. Pressure tire.
Man, it's still daytime there. Then here it's nighttime. Oh, yeah, told ya. Told ya. Free wide. Don't do this again. Okay. We're good.
Brandon Jones in the 19's gonna
Whoa, speed drive. Be careful. What about the... Oh, my God. Why are we racing like this? What the fuck are we doing? Whoa. Don't turn him. The ticker should be in the bottom of the screen. I don't like what's on the left. So you can't really see what's going on behind. Oh, God. 4 wide. 4 wide. Ah! What are we doing? Oh, my God.
Why at this point would you be racing this hard at the beginning of stage 2 through these guys? I mean,
Yeah, seriously. Why did they race so hard?
Look where he was a little bit ago. He is falling way back.
Dude, Allmendinger fell all the way in the back.
Allmendinger still trying to get
Hey, Cedric Allmendinger can honestly make the next round. They got those points.
Oh,
here we go. Now, caution.
Yeah, they're spinning off turn 2.
Oh, spin. Oh, Ryan C.
In the 39, that's the
Oh, he got damage.
some contact there.
Dang. Oh,
Ryan Sieg, another one of those
well, there's your second incident of the day. Comes out on Poppy 5. What happened? Whoa, he just lost it.
Yeah, just lose.
And I guess he backed in the wall.
That's what it looks like when you don't.
All right. Yeah, he backed in the wall, I think. Oh, no, he got hit.
Yeah, I can't tell who that is that got into him.
I can't see who that is.
Jake Buford, maybe?
Possibly the 48.
48 hit him. Oh, that fate. Oh, they need to repair that. That bumper is going to fly off that car. That bumper is going to fly. Oh, okay. Commercial again. Alright. Commercial. I don't know what to talk about.
That's Jeremy right there. We're literally riding together.
He gets touchy when you talk about his lack of friends.
Hey, help me out here.
No matter why you ride, Progressive has you covered with protection starting at $79 a year.
Well, what do you mean to be fair? That is still.
I need to try it first.
I need to try it first.
Chicken sandwich for you.
Good God.
And a delicious, crispy, spicy one for whoever needs a little kick in the keister. Get the Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich in classic or spicy for just $3.99. It's finger-licking good. A lot of people think dealing with COPD is a walk in the park. If I have something to help me breathe better, everything would be fun and nice. But I still have bad days, flare-ups, which can permanently damage my lungs. My lungs need protection against flare-ups. So, it's time to get real. Because in the real world, our lungs deserve the real protection of Breasttreat. Breasttreat gives you better breathing, symptom improvement, and flare-up protection. It's the first and only COPD medicine proven to reduce flare-ups by 52%.
Breasttreat won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breasttreat more than prescribed. Breasttreat may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
For real protection, ask your doctor about Breasttreat.
I love you.
drink. Ready?
Are you ready to win $25,000? Well, the free-to-play Jackpot Races app is here to make that happen. With expert analysis, live in-race tracking of your picks, the racing experience will hit the jackpot. Go to your Apple Store or Google Play and download the Jackpot Races app today. Kelly.
Rick, just a quick update on the 19 of Brandon Jones. He had been running third when we went to break. They came to pit road under this yellow. Brandon felt a vibration that had not previously been there in the car. They brought him to pit road, topped him up with fuel, and hit the mud that's on the right rear. Crew Chief Jeff Mendering is telling Brandon, hey, we had one wheel in question. We didn't want to take any chances. He will now restart 20 seconds. But Brandon's on the radio. That is the brake call.
Big picture, looking at that. And Jeff, this restart was so critical for so many of these drivers.
Well, check out Justin Allgaier back there in 7th, but look at in 3rd position. Look at Allmendinger, right? So here they go. Brandon Brown has older tires. They drop the green flag. AJ Allmendinger wants to make a move, but he can't. By rule, you can't change lanes until you get to the start-finish line. He couldn't do anything. He had to slow down. So then Justin Allgaier, as soon as he got the line, because he had forward momentum, he just drove to the bottom. And now Allmendinger's stuck in the middle, right? So he's got Harrison Burton on the outside of him. Todd Gibbs coming. Now he's got Allgaier on the bottom of him. Look at Cindric coming up on the outside. He's stuck on the bottom with negative momentum and lost a ton of spots. But there's nothing he could have done. There really is not a thing you can do. You can't pass and get to the start-finish line, and you just got stuck behind him, Dave.
As you would imagine, that made AJ just a little upset.
Pretty damage on the front. I mean, I was walking the front brake stuff, trying not run into him. No damage, but all good. All good. Same guys every week. It's the only time they get on TV. So it's all good, dude. Take a deep breath.
I'm telling you, this first stage plus has been quite an adventure for AJ. Not sure about his car early, but fast wins the stage. And then right there, that could have been the end of the day, or at least slowed down his progress. Now he's got to make it back from his current running position of 10th.
We have to remember that when these playoffs started, 44 points for AJ Allmendinger and
oh man, still free people in here. Good grief.
Not that wide between first all the way
We'll
down
see if I
to
did
so
reactions in this race.
mattering for these drivers. They don't want to fall below
This is
that.
my first ever time actually, to be honest. I know I've done truck race reactions, but it's my second time. But it's for Xfinity this time though. Oh, look at that. Oh, hey, you didn't give me a chance to read it. Stupid. I tried it in the stream, but it was too late. Alright. Cedric's still leading points, I believe. That's good. Listen, I think Cedric and Allmendinger will be fine unless they wreck out. Dude, Talladega is what's going to be the problem. Alright, here comes the choose rule. Oh yeah, Ty Dillon's still leading this race, by the way. Dude, Ty Dillon.
That took Harrison Burton by surprise. I think Harrison Burton thought that Daniel Everett was going to go on the outside. He went to the bottom, and I think if Harrison had to do that again, he would have taken the top. I really think he thought he was going to the top.
So Daniel Everett still has not won in any of the 3 series of NASCAR. He's run in all of them. And Brad, you had this pick earlier, and Denny Hamlin's going to agree with you. It's DH's night. I feel it.
Yeah. Right, but Denny's a brilliant race car driver. Brilliant mind, another Mensa member, so we all think alike. Way to go, Denny.
Well, Denny Hamlin might be talking about
Denny Hamlin
at the tables tonight.
Denny Hamlin? What about Denny Hamlin?
I'm picking him tomorrow.
Oh, is he a Joe Gibbs driver?
Well, Daniel Everett, looking for that first win. He said, you know, their weaknesses.
Dude, Everett still needs to win.
Content, but he said their strengths is that they're hungry. They are very hungry to get that win.
You can hear it in his mind. You can hear it in Daniel's voice when you talk to him. He wants to win that race so bad. That's a great opportunity.
Daniel Hemrick, this is a great opportunity for him. We know that Ty Gibbs has older tires on the outside, but he's got to get a great launch. It all starts right here, and that's got to go restart those when he's got to get a great launch to get by Ty Dillon.
So Dillon on the outside. And Daniel Hemrick on the inside. Going for the restart again. 31 laps to go.
All right, going great. Why is Ty Dillon? Okay. Go with Ty Dillon, I guess. Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon. So Austin Dillon comes in the race and takes him out. I would love that. Just kidding. Okay. Whoa! What the fuck? Who's that? Oh, it's Josh Berry. Jesus Christ. What's he doing?
We can't even get a half a lap. We're talking about looking at this move. Just relax, guys. Just a couple of laps.
Yeah, guys, calm down. Jesus Christ. I swear, when it comes to Strat, they're always racing aggressively. It's like Daytona. I'm telling you. Whoa! Don't hit him. Hey. Hemrick.
Here comes Ty Gibbs in the 54, also putting pressure on that 18.
Ty Dillon's leading this race. Pretty interesting. All guy might catch him, though.
How about the number one of Josh Berry, guys? I mean, this guy, national champion last year. It's a great opportunity. Takes advantage of it. In this race today, subbing for Michael and Dan, and is doing a heck of a job.
And watch out. 2022, he's going to run full.
Oh, jeez, Christ, don't do that.
Yes, he will.
You like screen, watch out. I'm like, oh. I thought they were wrecking for a second. So I was looking down.
That's cool, but Ty Dillon.
For a second.
Ty Dillon leading this race on a little bit older tire. Doing a great
I was trying to
job.
fix the slipper on my feet. Yeah, on my feet. And all I hear is look out. I'm like, oh, shoot.
Keep him behind her right now. Great job.
Don't do that, Jeff.
There, nothing's off limits here at Las Vegas.
Dude, Ty Dillon. Ty freaking Dillon. How can you not pass him?
Jordan Anderson, car owner for this car. Truck owner, driver.
There comes our guy.
From the Xfinity Series,
Oh.
put a lot of really good race car drivers in his cars to help build this race team.
Dude, is Ty Dillon gonna actually try on the stage?
Interestingly enough, Ty Dillon went from Cup Series.
Ty Dillon won stage 2. Just see that happen.
That's the longest run he's been on this season, and right now he's trying to hold on. A run by the
Oh yeah, Clemens is pretty much done. He's a must win.
Oh, he's loose. You can see that back of that car dancing around.
Cindric's
Yeah,
okay.
you got a guy like Ty Dillon that
It's okay, though.
Cup Series, like you just mentioned.
Just stay. Yeah, you just gotta stay in the You gotta get some pretty good points. You can push. You can pretty advance the next round.
This is a big
You
deal.
can.
You're exactly right. Ty is up on the wheel. He is going to drive that car as hard and make it as wide as he possibly can. He knows we're talking about him right now. So he's going to take every opportunity to let his story shine. He's doing a great job of it.
A lot of battles all the way around the racetrack. Let's listen into Harrison Burton as he's talking about the 7 in front of him.
The car is leaking oil. You didn't want to do. Different topics may not be good outfit right there.
Like what? The 7's leaking oil.
So once again, Harrison is saying he thinks the 7. There's fluid coming out.
Oh, here comes Allgaier. Whoa.
Allgaier jumped on the outside of 1 and 2. So they would have
Is he gonna battle back? Nah. Allgaier to the lead.
just couldn't put up a fight.
Jeff, when Harrison
Allgaier to the front.
something on the windshield you're seeing, and you're saying, okay, it's got to be coming from
To the
the
front.
You see it on the windshield, and he may be feeling it on the racetrack as well. You heard the spotter say, okay, then offset, maybe offset to the right, trying to help him get out of that oil.
Oil.
Back in the field, Joe Gibbs'
Well.
racing teammates.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Hemrick just thought that Ty Gibbs would go out further to the wall right there. You see Ty is loose.
It's a little bit of air
Oh.
on right back left rear fender.
A little bit of contact. Jesus Christ, everybody keeps texting me.
You see the yellow stripe on that number 54 is Austin Cindric. Makes the move past Harrison Burton now and takes that spot away. Here comes the 54 of Ty Gibbs. That's the grandson of Coach Gibbs. 3 wins already in 2021.
I wonder what's going on with his 20 car right here. He was just battling for second. But
Oh.
now he is falling through the field. Looks really slow right now. Something's going on.
Jeff, he's been quiet on the radio so far, but we'll monitor it.
Well, that's not like a bird.
First time a bird's been quiet on the radio, and really close call there. Once again, teammates. As we saw Hemrick get right up next to that left rear quarter panel of 20 of Burton. And so Harrison Burton, as he continues to fall backwards, Josh Berry's going to try to get by him.
Yeah, something's going on here with this 20.
Look at that two.
He lost like 5 times in a couple laps.
Slingshot engaged. Great. Ryan Seek, 8 positions.
Allgaier had a mistake and had an issue and come down pit road. Had the accident. He took advantage of that. He's got himself right back into the mix, and he's out front, pulling away.
Update on the 20 guys. He just radioed in as he was going out of turn number 2. Very loose. And Jeff, to your point, that was somewhat of a sudden occurrence, remember, because he was riding behind the 7 at a little bit of a distance, worried about that oil, but then all of a sudden he knew it was his car that had the problem loose.
Yeah, he thought he was hoping it was oil.
Now here comes Brett Moffitt in the 0-2.
Hey, Brett Moffitt, let's go.
Moffitt, a Truck Series champion, now running full-time Xfinity Series.
No.
So the trouble right here with the 20, we talked about points all day long.
Trump the 20, he's okay.
This stage, you can see right
I see
here,
no problems with him.
45 in this stage, and Harrison's running 7th, and as slow as he is right now, he can fall out of the top 10.
Coming up on 19 laps to go in stage 2.
Second playoff appearance. Interesting.
Allgaier's out
I like it.
front.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Second, Cindric, Gibbs, and Hemrick, all inside the top 5 to go NASCAR nonstop.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive, but we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who honorably serve, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of basic, or a petty officer from 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably serve and their families. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
I need to see the sport flush it. Adding strawberries to the sangria. Order up. Another good court flush it. Ready for pickup.
When fire and water threaten your business, hand the cleanup over to the team that stays with you every step of the way in your journey back. 1-800-SERVPRO and ServPro.com, like it never even happened.
Check that out. Internet that's one step ahead.
Yeah? Well, mine's always got my back.
Okay, chill. Mine's faster than the target.
Okay, that's fast.
My internet's so fast, it keeps up.
Yeah, that's because you all have the same internet. Xfinity X5. It's so powerful, it keeps one-upping itself.
Raw power is an iron fist. Ram power puts it in a velvet glove. Raw power lifts with its legs. Ram power also lifts with its brains. Raw power gets it done. Ram power does what's never been done before by anyone. Discover Ram power during Ram Power Days.
Get 0% financing for 72 months on select Ram 1500 models or $3,550 in total values on Ram 1500 Bighorn.
I am where visions of grandeur meet grit in the fire.
Excuse me.
A place where drivers discover what they're made of. Discover how they made it. I am where you must scrape beyond the surface in order to uncover greatness. Where 12 were whittled down to 1 and a champion shines.
And a champion.
I am the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs. I am
Talladega. Talladega is going to be insane.
Make sure to download the official app of NASCAR.
Do I have to?
With free live scoring, there's car cameras and radio
Do I
broadcast.
have to download the official app?
In your app store, download and start a free trial. Like that.
Yeah, I'll start free trial, all right?
Up
Good
front,
deal.
It is Allgaier.
Just an all guy.
6-second lead over Ty Dillon. Back to Cindric, Gibbs, and Hemrick.
Did you say 6-second lead?
Want to get a few updates as we still have
No.
just under 14 laps to go. Now 13 in this stage. We'll start with Dave.
Rick, how about a little Toyota driver update? And that'll be about the driver of the 54, Ty Gibbs. First time
He's having a good day.
Speedway in any racing car. Crew Chief Chris Kisdale was telling me earlier today he was very impressed with all the film.
Look at all the cars out of the race. Jesus.
You can tell he did that because of the questions he brought to Chris.
I was like, nobody. I constantly laughed. Only 23. Jesus.
Good job by the 18-year-old so far today. A little bit of a tight
That's insane.
As for the 0-2, Brett Moffitt, not in the playoffs. Remember, he was point starved all year long because they didn't run the first 7 races as Xfinity Championship contenders. But he was always hopeful that he'd win to get into the championship playoffs. Didn't happen. So now guess what the rest of the year holds out? Win if you can. Brett Moffitt running in the top 10, Kelly.
And working the inside, trying to get around Brett Moffitt is that number 1 and Josh Berry, who continues to fill in for Michael Annette while Miles is
Josh Berry's doing good tonight. I forgot Michael and that had a fracture again. Did they see a surgery? I guess he did. Oh, off it to the outside. Do the for it. Moffitt's got to run. You got to run. He's got to run. Can we have ticker back, please?
Possibility of playoff experience, knowing that they'll be coming.
Where's the ticker?
Time next year. We mentioned Josh Berry, one of those.
Oh.
Want to listen in to AJ Allman?
I even know what the battle is. Don't hit free one.
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Man, I lost him again. It's like a freaking chess match, man. It's like, we didn't need to get back there. You know what I'm saying, Frankie? It's like, we didn't say, oh, let's go to chess. I put the pin back.
Oh, God. 4-1. 4-1. Ah!
That's channel 2 chatter among the team. The team has been known to talk off channel from the driver.
Wait, what?
It was, hey, we've lost him. We got to get this driver's head in the game. It's an AJ Allmendinger trait that he needs to focus on that.
Wait, who?
Sometimes President Chris Rice will talk about.
I don't know what's going on. We have no ticker, no nothing. So.
Yeah, you know, I have a lot
Did the ticker get shut off? I only have one here much.
The one thing, AJ's so talented.
Can you go back to back?
But he can get a little bit down on himself. And Chris Rice does a great job of talking to AJ and getting him back up on the
Ooh.
so to speak.
Diving in there. Oh, God, the freaking sun. Blinding.
But being positive is huge when you're struggling.
Well, right now he's struggling. Take a deep breath, man. Just steadily and take what it gives you right here. We're fixing it. Ain't changing nothing, being frustrated.
Watch his hands here, Jeff. He's not happy at all.
But look, look at the workload in there. I mean,
he's screaming
sideways. I mean, you know, he drives underneath Haley, and yeah, he's frustrated. I mean, look at his hands. Look at the hand movement, and he's not happy. And you know, listen, I know this part of this.
Not happy. Uh-oh.
But you know what makes a driver
teammates?
in the right place is a good driving car. And he got it right now.
Oh, he's giving the middle finger. Oh. All right. Kellogg teammates getting made. Trevor, okay.
Almost a slide job there.
Yikers.
Here comes the momentum once again for Justin Haley. We'll see if he'll repay the pass.
Woo!
Can't do it as he goes to high line, and once again, AJ
Wow.
down on the bottom of the racetrack again. These two fighting for the 9th
Jesus
position.
Christ,
6
dude.
laps to go in stage 2.
Oh, dude, let's flip him off.
Well, it's frustrating because, you know, one thing we know about Allmendinger is he's paying attention. He knows the biggest competition for this championship is that 20
Oh my goodness,
position and
dude.
that 7 of Algar.
Kellogg teammates.
First and third. So that's part of the frustration as well.
Jeez.
Last few laps, the entire racetrack is in the shape. So,
Wow.
Jeff talked about it earlier. Grip. We're going to start this last stage probably a little bit cooler than, obviously a little bit cooler than we started today, maybe 5, 6, 8, 9 degrees. Going to be under the lights, cooler racetrack. How do you keep up with the racetrack? What happens? And is that what's happening to AJ's car? Is it just losing overall grip as the track starts to cool off just a little bit?
Allmendinger once again fighting in that 9th position. Haley just behind him at 10. Allgaier, Ty Dillon, Austin Cindric, 1, 2, and 3. Noah Gregson. Ty Gibbs, they're all in the top 5. And you're putting points in the bank at the end of every stage. Those points that you win at the stage, they can't take them away. They wreck out of this race. Those points are still yours. And so that's the thing that these drivers that are in the playoffs, they want every point they can get to put in the bank.
Yeah, right now you got Harrison Burgess, Maya Spider, Brandon Jones are the 3 guys that are not going to get any points in this stage if it continues.
Allgaier.
Run needle.
Here as he goes in between 2 lap cars.
Jeez. Rick down on Copman too. That's nice.
Allgaier coming up on 2 to go now in stage 2.
All right, to go to stage 2.
So many of these playoff drivers mentioned the difficulty.
So it looks like we're gonna get food again.
Round of the playoffs for them.
So that's gonna be what? 16 points total.
2 more mile-and-a-half racetracks of the 7 races that are running.
So that's okay. That's pretty good. 16 points, pretty good. Oh,
Then they go to Talladega.
never mind.
Every driver mentioned that.
We get second.
When you go to Talladega,
Nah.
it depends on how you feel about road racing. When you go to the road,
I thought we were gonna get second. That's okay. Okay, we can take food. Take 16 points.
As Allgaier on the top of your screen, looking to grab his third.
Oh, so just gotta run. Gotta run. Take it. Oh.
And Cedric trying to get by.
All right. Take second. Take second.
That 1 more points. If we can get up to
Come on,
second,
get second. Get second. Get second. Get second.
then he can
Get second.
in this stage.
No. All right. We'll take food.
Allgaier across the start-finish
We'll
line
take food.
stage, and Ty Dillon
Nice.
goes second.
Food's pretty good. 16 points. Love it.
Noah Gregson in 4th. Daniel Hemrick is 5th. Daniel says this is kind of a second home for him after so much great relationship with the Gaunt family here in Las Vegas.
Man.
Some pretty tight racing in stage 2. More playoff drivers experiencing difficulties, but no problems for Justin Allgaier.
Nice.
We took the drug that helped build this country and made it so it could power our homes. We took the vehicles businesses use to keep the lights on and made them run on the same thing that turns the lights on. We took the original 0 to 60 head turner and gave it 0 vehicle emissions. We took the familiar and made it revolutionary.
I need to try it first. How do we stuff Reese's peanut butter, pretzels, caramel, peanuts, and chocolate into Reese's Day 5?
Wait a minute. How do we do it? I'm tired of being left off company email. Did someone tell me how we do it? Not sorry. Reese's.
In 2016, I was working at the Amazon warehouse when my brother passed away, and a couple of years later, my mother passed away. After taking care of them, I knew that I really wanted to become a nurse. Amazon helped me with training and tuition. Today, I'm a medical assistant, and I'm studying to become a registered nurse. Hindi ko kayo makakalimutan.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive, but we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who honorably serve, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of basic, or a petty officer in 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably serve and their families. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join. There's nothing like competing for your country. The pressure, this is the passion, the pride. Who will take home the Ryder Cup? On NBC and Peacock. For the past 2 years, the Packers and the 49ers have seen their dreams cut short. But every season brings a new chance. Reach for glory. Sunday Night Football on NBC.
Next Saturday, NASCAR NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs continue from Talladega Super Speedway. Again, all of the playoff drivers have mentioned chaos when they head there. That race coverage at 4:30 p.m. Eastern on NBCSN. Teams getting ready to make their way on the pit road. Crews getting ready to go to work. One more stage remains at Las Vegas in this first race of the playoffs. Kelly.
Austin Cindric will be the first to pull into his pit stall. He was running third, and he got pretty animated on the radio. Just feels like they don't have a motor, but the balance on that 22 car really good, so they're going to leave it alone unless they can get a little tape on the grill. The 7 in the middle of your screen, meanwhile, Justin Allgaier hits from the lead. He said he was good everywhere except 3 off turn 4 getting into 1 day.
We'll get good. Stop here. Oh, seriously. Never mind. Allgaier got ahead of him though. Come on, Sirius. Don't lose more spots. Alright, we're Kraut second. Alright.
Once again, you don't want to make mistakes on pit road. Allgaier, he's able to stay out front. Cindric grabs.
Oh, damn, lost. Oh, no, he gained a couple spots. Ty Dillon lost so 8 spots.
Trucks. But according to just about anybody who's handing out a trophy, Ram currently builds the best trucks. So if you're shopping for a truck today, here it is. If you're shopping in the past, well, good luck with that. Ram, the top brand in used vehicle quality in the entire automotive industry.
Get 0% financing for 72 months on select Ram 1500 models, or $3,550 in total values on Ram 1500 Bighorn.
I need to try it first. Welcome to Allstate, where savings from our new lower auto rates follow you everywhere. Now, get new lower auto rates. You're in good hands with Allstate. Make a call for a lower auto rates rate.
You're invited on a crisscrossing journey across the world of speed. NASCAR playoffs continue in Las Vegas.
Humans, we love to invent something groundbreaking, then reinvent that same thing. This became this, which led to, oh yeah, that. New tools, same work. At least until our work, well, changed. And with that change came choice. To be more flexible, connected, inclusive. The right way to work for each of us isn't tied to the old way, at least not anymore. So, what next? Let's build a workplace that works best for all of us. Slack, where the future works.
PNC Bank believes that if your phone can help you track your pizza, then your bank should help you track your spending. Virtual Wallet is so much more than a checking account. Its low cash mode feature gives you at least 24 hours of extra time to help you avoid an overdraft fee. Virtual Wallet with low cash mode from PNC Bank. One way we're making a difference.
You're watching NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs from Las Vegas. The Alsco uniforms 302. Lights on here in the first race of first round for the Xfinity Series playoffs. And for more, let's go back to our Hall of Famers. DJ Dale Jr.
Thank you, Rick. Yeah, DJ, this is always a fun racetrack. I thought we would come here, and one of the reasons why I enjoy it so much is because you can basically run anywhere on the racetrack you want to, or wherever your car feels the best. And we see a lot of these guys running right on the fence, trying to make time, especially up in turns 3 and 4. Ty Gibbs lost a few spots coming to the finish of this stage. Got a little bit loose getting into turn 3. We see him trying to maximize all the speed potentially can, getting against the fence there. Turns the car sideways. Does a great job staying out of the wall. There's a little smoke underneath that.
Oh.
Yeah, a little damage possibly there. He should have talked to you because you were one of the best running up there at that highlight. Had to get out
I didn't even see that.
and make that
All right.
very interesting. Noah Bradson did a very good job of coming back from that penalty, pit road speed penalty that he had in that first stage, or at the end of that as they came back to start stage 2. But if you keep making mistakes, things are going to happen, and it's not going to work in your favor.
So I think that's the biggest thing. That we talked about it, and we can't stop talking about mistakes that these drivers are making.
Yeah, and who's at the front of this field? It's anybody's race right now. We saw AJ dominate stage 1 and then disappear in stage 2. So, Rick, we really don't know who's going to win this one. Could be anybody's.
Yeah, we mentioned mistakes. They can't happen. And so far, Noah Gregson, once again, a speeding penalty on pit road. Welcome you into the booth. We wanted to, show you how this
What the? Jeff Button's out there.
Well, right now, Brian and I are actually seated. And Jeff, I'm sorry, Jeff, you're standing, right, Jeff?
Listen, the average
What?
American male is 5'9". You guys
Oh, shoot. Jeff Button, did you get taller than us? They all stand up and way taller than him. Oh, son of a gun. Oh. Contes, I tell ya. Oh my God. Everybody's trying to take the lead here.
saw him struggling. That move on the bottom got him
Cinder.
fourth.
Here comes Cinder. R&D and 2/3. Oh my God, that was so funny.
The handling of that car is coming back to him.
He jumped, did you get taller than us? How did he? They all stand up and like,
We saw
what?
that last run, and it got strung out. It got where it was a long, long run, and the car went away. I think right now he's good. Let's see what happens.
Jeff Button's such a short dude.
This final stage, the longest.
Oh yeah, this is a pretty long stage. They're at the pit again. Yeah.
Final stage.
They won't make it all with the end.
You see Josh Berry in the one making that outside line work for him.
Whoa.
When we had gone away,
These guys do slingshot moves. It's insane.
Thought there might have been a little bit of smoke coming off the right side.
Jesus Christ, this dude's not pitting.
But he did. Don't see much damage, unless just a little bit.
Once this dude already pitted and this happens again.
But these composite bodies are very tough. Dave.
By the way, the team does not believe he hit the wall. 54 trucks on. As for the two of Maya Snyder,
Okay, how is he smoking them?
has him in the top 10.
I had time about himself.
Pit road, a bit of an issue. Listen.
Yes, have me down. I got your mind. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah, my damn earbuds came out, and I couldn't put it back in quick enough when I realized what the problem was over the pit road. So, hope I didn't miss anything.
The earbud is just what you think it is. It translates all the material that you need to know inside that helmet, inside that loud race car when it pops out. Jeff Burton, I have to imagine that is no fun whatsoever.
His earbud came out. Wow.
I never could get the thing back in my ear. It was so loud. So I know he's glad to get it back in, not just for communicating, but the day I lost it, I couldn't hear it out of my ear for like 3 or 4 days. This makes a lot of difference.
What was that again? Oh, that's right. Kelly, what's happening with the 31?
Well, you can see Ty Dillon there in that battle for 11th with Harrison Burton. You might remember that before the caution came out, he had been running second. He's done a nice job staying up on older tires. I've got a little bit of damage to his car, but he has fallen back a number of spots because of a little bit of a miscue on pit road. Ty actually tried to pit in the wrong pit stall, so that set him back. I believe they lost about 8 spots just on that pit stop, and that's why Tyler Meyer back there now in 12th.
Again, Ty had been running up front as he has now fallen back. Ty and Harrison fighting for that 11th spot right now. Allgaier, Cindric, and Allmendinger 1, 2, and 3. Couple drivers not fighting for the championship as far as the playoffs. Ty Gibbs, Josh Berry, they're currently 4th and 5th. And 4 more playoff drivers in Hemrick, Maya Snyder, Justin Haley, and Brandon Jones. The top 9, Brett Moffitt rounding out that top 10. Fuel window will say that they'll all have to come back to pit road at least one more time. Can't make it all the way to the end of this race on fuel. And we'll see if we have a long run. And Brad, what you were talking about with AJ Allmendinger, is it a short run setup car? And will he get frustrated once again, like we saw the frustration in stage 2? Justin Haley, currently holding on to the 8th spot right now, Kelly.
And he told me earlier today, Rick, that he felt like they had the fastest car here in the spring race, but they got caught up in a wreck, so they don't really have the results to show for it. So he was feeling really optimistic coming into this race. But Justin's been pretty vocal over the radio. He said, we're experiencing the same issue they had recently in racetracks. At first, it was just too bound up, just way too tight. He said he was
Whoa.
at one point. Then he
Sweet drop.
couldn't trust the right rear, so he couldn't really lean on that car. So in this last pit stop, one of the adjustments they've made, Dave, is to try to help hurry him up and make him a little bit quicker on a short run, helping that pays off in the long run, Dave.
Kelly, one of the interesting things about Allmendinger's cars, they don't know a whole lot about it. That's a brand new race car that they brought to the track this week. The 42 employees at Collie Racing, along with the body shop and chassis shop at Richard Childress Racing, took about a month and a half to put this car together and get it ready for the playoffs. Team President Chris Rice told me it's new. We'll see how it goes. Right now they're gathering information, and AJ's kind of been all over the board in terms of how he feels about it tonight. Still running third, though.
Yeah, in good position. AJ Allmendinger, surprisingly, when colleagues said we're going cup racing, AJ said, no, I want to run in the Xfinity Series. I have a lot of fun doing it. We go NASCAR nonstop.
I just wanted to come say hi, and he was
If it looks like an F-150,
I can't, sorry.
holds like an F-150.
Watch.
Thinks like
I
an
can't.
F-150.
I can't, sorry.
Looks like an F-150. It must be an F-150 hybrid. The 2021 F-150 Power Boost
Don't you forget it.
570 pound-feet of torque
Nobody's
and
gonna talk to me.
12,700 pounds of max available tow.
What up, TB? I think my next move should be retirement. Tamp down the stress and amp up the relaxation, baby. Retirement's like winning another championship on the Spotty Network. This is what Tom Tamp Bob Bay. Maybe I'll even join you. My goal: bring a championship to Tampa Bay, and Gronk's coming with me. Bob, where are my football pants?
Don't trust big decisions to just any network. Go with T-Mobile, the GO in 5G.
Check that out. Internet that's one step ahead.
Yeah? Well, mine's always got my back.
Okay, chill. Mine's faster than heart rate.
Okay, that's fast.
My internet's so fast, it keeps up.
Yep, that's because we all have the same internet. Xfinity X5. It's so powerful, it keeps one-upping itself.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all honorably served, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of basic or a petty officer from 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably serve and their families. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join.
You're invited on a crisscrossing journey across the world of speed, setting it ablaze. We're underway. Full throttle insanity. Where will it end? Who will rip up things who don't us joy? And that was wild. Time will tell. But for now, ride with me. The NASCAR playoffs continue at Las Vegas tomorrow on NBCS.
Allgaier has pulled away to a 1.2 second lead over Austin Cindric, holding on to the second spot. AJ Allmendinger, another second behind him, currently in third. The only driver outside the top 10 right now that's involved in the playoffs that's not out of the race is Harrison Burton, who is currently running in that 12th position and has had an ill-handling race car really since the start of the second stage. We'll get a few more updates. We start with Dave.
I'm watching the progress of Noah Gregson because for the second time tonight, he's from the back of the field with a pit road penalty. Talking with his crew chief, Dave Ellis, today, he told me he knows what he has to do, which is execute and not make mistakes. And that's not been the case for Gregson tonight. Drove from too many pit boxes early, penalty to the rear. Speeding the last time down the road, penalty to the rear. If he doesn't win this race, Kelly, he'll be kicking himself.
Another driver who has made a nice comeback is Brandon Jones in that 19. Remember, they had to come to pit road for him We didn't need. Oh.
When you listen to what Harrison Burton had to say this week before the playoffs, he talked about not playing the game of being too careful. You've got to be aggressive, but to do that, well, today is the reality. You've got to have a race car you can do that with, and that loose race car from earlier has not come around yet. We'll see what happens as the temperatures continue to cool here, guys. It's pretty comfortable right now. Maybe the 20 will adapt to that by itself.
Track temperature changing. Again, full sun on this racetrack all day long. The start of the race, turns 1 and 2 were a little bit in the shade, but still very hot here. Over 90 degrees ambient temperature. And so a lot of track changes we saw earlier right before the race started. 102 inside the car for Daniel Hemrick. Now it's over 114 degrees inside those race cars.
But it's a dry heat.
Don't forget, Brad. The only reason you're saying that is because you're sitting in air conditioning.
It feels good. It feels good.
Hemrick, you mentioned hasn't been victory lane. This was a great opportunity. Finished second earlier this year here in Vegas and led plenty of laps. And now 7 seconds off of what Allgaier is setting as the pace. There's AJ Allmendinger. He's in third. Ty Gibbs.
I was watching Ty Gibbs coming off turn 4 that last lap. He's been working Allmendinger pretty hard. He was sideways off the floor.
Jeff, we saw in turn 3, that car was sideways coming to the end of the stage. And he got a little bit of smoke, maybe just that tire smoke stayed underneath the car as he was going through 3 and 4, but we saw that. But it doesn't seem to have affected the race car. He doesn't look like he has any issues now. Right now running in that 4th spot. And Josh Berry actually starting to challenge him from behind.
Let's sit down. I just want to come and see. Ow.
54 Ty Gibbs. Now Lucy's dead. Well, here he is.
What happened?
That car. Wow. Yeah.
Oh.
You know, that a little bit of
Wow.
going on there. Ty tension.
What a shave.
Corner exit, the car doesn't have a lot of grip, and then that air comes off the car as he gets close to the
Okay, be right back, guys. I got this microphone.
Hey, today's point, Jeff, when I was watching, Noah Braxton is just absolutely flying around this racetrack. I mean, he's been a 10 quicker than the field most of the time. He gets past Daniel Hemrick here. If he can keep that forward momentum going, that would be an incredible comeback from those two pretty critical mistakes.
There's the season so far for Ty Gibbs.
Got to spin at 3. Got to spin at 3.
Come down the racetrack and makes it to the apron. Only a 1-car incident, it looks like.
Justin Haley.
So the caution comes out one more time, and it's a playoff driver again. He was running in the 10th position, finished 10th. The top 10 last 13, 14 races.
Yeah, he was entering turn 3. You see, the car just comes around. I don't know that, we don't have the shot early enough. Don't know if there's contact enough, but he started backing up to the cars in front of him. Here he is, actually popping trying to slide him.
Corner, clear.
Oh,
contact.
Right, wait, hang on. Hang on, another. I'm gonna check it out.
Well, so Brett Moffitt didn't appreciate that? Is that
What the frick would I miss?
That's what it looks like.
Wait, what I miss? Wait, I was just. Dang it.
Yeah, you're not in the point.
I was just AFK. What happened? Son of a gun. What I miss?
Ship a guy getting into the corner.
Great.
Pretty tough.
I missed it.
back.
Because Riley could do one thing for like 15 seconds, I come back to this.
But he was definitely right on it.
Dang.
If there wasn't contact made.
Like you'll see the whole lap or two before that incident.
Yeah, something else happened.
Boston definitely just shifted in there.
So this is the sixth caution. We had mentioned that you wouldn't be able to make it all the way on fuel. Now it'll be under 80 laps to go in the race. Still outside that fuel window.
Voodoo.
There's Moffett and
Dude.
2 scored 11. And they're on the pit road. They come. Kelly.
And you can see everyone.
Come on, dude, you're not supposed to be up here. Get down.
Including the 22 of Austin Cindric, who said he just needs a
Jesus,
little bit
dude,
more
what is your
rear
deal?
security, but his fastest crew chief
We're not starting
hurt
this.
his forward turn. Below him, you see the 7 of Justin Allgaier getting a little
This-
adjustment. He said he was a little bit free all
You're not supposed to be up there.
handle it. Felt like they had the
Oh,
good
boy.
card on the long run day.
Top of your screen, so you made the rear better, but it's kind of dancing around. It's going to help the turn of the car by that.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Nose covering up the
Seriously,
front
come on.
so it's
Stop.
solid instead of air passing through it, and they'll take air pressure out of both rears to try to help the driver to 16.
We got 4 people in here.
Pit
Jesus
road,
Christ.
busy location there. That's Allgaier.
Allgaier got this. All right. Oh my God. Just eat. God, what do you want to do is poke me. Jeez, dude.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, people like Geico because it's just easy. Bundling, for example, you've got car insurance here and home insurance here. Why not put them together? Save even more. Something to bear together, like tea and crumpets. But you all not just anything. Like, say, a porcupine in a balloon factory. Now, that'd be a mess. I mean, for starters, porcupines are famously no good in a team setting.
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance.
There's something I want to ask you. The new iPhone 13 Pro is here with the most advanced iPhone camera ever, and I got it at T-Mobile.
I thought you were going to talk about forever.
This is a value that lasts forever, because when you get the new iPhone at T-Mobile, trade-in value is locked in.
So we can always have a new iPhone?
Yes. So, what do you say? Switch to T-Mobile with me? We're going to T-Mobile!
Fall in love with iPhone. Get it on us now and upgrade every 2 years forever. Only T-Mobile.
Chicken. Chase Elliott is not happy with Kevin Harvick.
Every week I run into you.
Oh my God.
The 4 got into the side of the 9.
Hey, man, I don't know why he's mad at us.
Yep.
I don't care who he is or how long he's been doing it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm ready to rip somebody's freaking head off. This sets the tone for the rest of the playoffs. So round 2 starts tomorrow, guys. Man, can you believe this? No, I have it in you. Yes, it continues. Heck yeah. It might not happen before our eyes like we think it will, but it's going to happen throughout the day when those guys are going to be around each other. You pay each other back just a little bit, maybe getting each other's way just a little bit. Heck yeah, it's going to continue. Can't wait.
I think what got overshadowed in that whole thing is the move that was made at the end of the race when Harvick got past. I mean, nobody's talking about Larson's move, but Harvick and how aggressive that was.
That was pretty good.
I mean, that was an aggressive move, and you know, I think there's a lot of guys upset at each other.
So it's going to be interesting. And again, the round of 12 starts tomorrow for the Cup Series. As we're getting ready for the
Why is this so delayed?
that these drivers get to make, either inside or outside line. Go across the start-finish line. And that arrow right there. Top 2 are going to choose the top line. The next 2 choose the bottom line. So on and so forth as Allgaier.
Wait, Justin Haley spun out. Oh. I didn't even see. Okay, that's why I missed. All right.
And a little bit further back there in row 3 is Daniel Hemrick, Dave.
Sorry, I was checking to see if I was checking to see what happened in that caution. Justin Haley spun out apparently. There goes one of my picks. Seems like fun.
Of the last 7 laps, you won 5 of them. Nice adjustment on your part there.
She was just
How
going
about
to
that?
keep
Give the driver a
freezing.
little praise for
Wow.
what he could do to adjust the race car on the track.
Yeah, not only that, but letting him know, it was working. Like whatever you were doing there was positive. Now you can put that at the bank and understand exactly what changes
Would you
can make
guys
forward as he
come lay down?
challenges with this car.
And
Come on.
Daniel Hemrick needs right now.
Nobody here.
Daniel Hemrick has finished second so many times, 9 times now. He needs that positive
Oh my, come on.
You were the fastest car on the racetrack.
Christ.
Yeah, he's confident enough, but just that, like I said, that reinforcement of that affirmation.
So this is pets for you.
Push the car a little bit harder, and himself.
All right.
Coming up to the restart.
All right, here we come.
On the outside. Ty Gibbs on the inside.
All right, here we go. Oh my God, Ty Gibson, go. Whoa. 3 wide.
3 wide into 1.
3 wide. My goodness.
3 wide, my goodness. Not used to that here. Stupid.
Shaking out. Here comes Ty Gibbs once again. Looking at the inside of that.
Why Ty Gibbs?
Momentum's going to carry him fast. So Cedric will get by.
This dude wins all the time, so go away.
Now Allmendinger in the 16, just behind that 54.
Come on, Cedric.
Look to the inside.
Allgaier's fast.
But it's Gregson on the outside that's going to take advantage of that high line and the momentum.
On these restarts, it's almost like if you can maintain your position, for the first 6 to 8 laps of the run, things start to spread out just a little bit, and you can pull away because the air gets so much cleaner, but you've got to get to those 6 to 8 laps.
This 9 car, he keeps inching his way closer to the front. We've seen him be able to drive up through the field, but it's not quite the takeoff speed he needs right now.
How about Josh Berry in the 1, also making his way toward the front?
What a cool story, Josh Berry. I know there's a lot of late model drivers at Martinsville tonight, but man, he's here. He was just having a good night there. Right after the restart, Allmendinger.
Oh dear, oh boy.
This hole in front of Gregson.
Oh! Oh!
I don't think any damage there. Remember, you said it earlier, these composite bodies are pretty tough, move around, don't have tire cut frogs like you do on the wall. Look at the right side, he hit the wall, he hit it really hard.
He followed up and told him just a lap ago, it looks fine now. They took a look at it from the spotter stand, and when he came by on the front straight.
Yeah, the letters are worn off the right side of the tires there for A.J. Allmendinger. As Josh Berry's going to go back by.
You wonder if it, not a tire cut, but could it take a little performance out of that car?
Now Berry with momentum. Got to the back tire, the back bumper of Ty Gibbs.
Hey, did you get content right, dude?
Take that position away.
Whoa! Jesus! Whoa! Put him all the way down there. All the way down. Whoa!
Old Ty, when he lacks in experience, he makes up for an aggressiveness. Just roll right on down there with Josh. Just sidetracked the heck out of him. Slowed him down, and Allmendinger's like, yeah, I like that move. I'm going to take advantage of it, too.
So Allmendinger, once again, will set his sights on Ty Gibbs. And Gibbs trying to hold him.
There is nobody here. Calm down. Whoa. Pushing. Pushing, shoving.
They will both clear the 54. Here it looks like it's a 54 up the racetrack. Now Berry not able to complete the pass.
Jesus Christ, 5 people in here. Welcome, everybody. If you guys smash that like button, please.
That was Josh Berry just saying, look, bud, sidetrack me, you're going to get it back.
And we heard drivers, Noah Gregson actually made the comment earlier to us. He said, I have a little more respect for these drivers, knowing that we're in this for the long haul. Well, think about the driver of the 54, the driver of the 1. They're coming back to run full seasons next year. They're going to race against each other every single race. Great battle for the lead here. Cedric able to clear the 7.
Yeah.
Let's see if Allgaier's got the momentum on the outside. He's loose.
Listen, this is the last lap. Cedric made up a ton of time on Allgaier. Wondering what's going on. If Allgaier's dealing with an issue, but Cedric was
Allgaier's dealing with an issue, though.
It just all of a sudden made a huge run on him.
back down, don't worry.
There you hear. Allgaier cell running back down, don't worry. And you wonder if
Step in vibration.
a bobble, an ill-handling car in the corner that lost that momentum and allowed the 22 to get by. Can he put together the laps to get back by the 22? Allgaier's falling back.
Look at the line Cedric's running. Enters really high, right against the wall. Knows Allgaier's going to get underneath in the middle of the corner, but doesn't care because of the speed it gains him on this front straightaway.
Oh, Jesus. Don't wreck him. Come on, Cedric. No. Oh, God. Clear him. Clear him. He's got him cleared. Good. Oh, is that Allendina? He was just in the wall. He hit the wall earlier.
The top three in the playoffs.
Top three here in Vegas. Well, look at Thor Gregson up on the wall, just digging around that wall, trying to.
He's just digging. He's digging.
Josh Berry coming into the picture here.
Hey, Josh Berry's up here too. Let's go.
As he puts a little bit of pressure on AJ Allmendinger. Out front,
And all right, commercial, great. Please step aside. Don't go to the full commercial, please. Thank you. You're the best.
Ram power goes in the double club. Raw power lifts with its legs. Ram power also lifts with its brains. Raw power gets it done. Ram power does what's never been done before by anyone. Discover Ram power during Ram Power Days.
Get 0% financing for 72 months on select Ram 1500 models or $3,550 in total values on Ram 1500 Bighorn.
All right, the Allgaier again. To the front.
When a threat from fire and water damage is at its biggest,
Dang it, Cinder.
that stays with you until even the smallest
This Allgaier might win this race, but that's all. He has had an oil problem, really.
1-800-SERVPRO.
No way.
Choice in commercial cleanup and restoration.
I'm just saying this right now. That'd be done if Allgaier wins this race now. But there's still a lot. There's still a little bit ways to go in this race, so anything can happen. Then the old guy might blow a time in the corner. You just don't know.
$50 million in surprise freeze. Camera's a little close to that lava cake, isn't it? That's better. Order Domino's delivery online and you might get more than you expect with one of these surprise freeze.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance?
Oh my gosh, no! Here comes Dana.
Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna walk away too. That's all that.
Switch today and see all the ways you can save.
Sprinkle.
Maybe it's the roar of fans back at the track, or the anticipation of 8 drivers hoping to make it to the championship 4. Maybe it's the pulse of the heartland, showcasing 3 races and the sound of grills sizzling in the campgrounds. Whatever it may be, it will be a weekend full of memories. And here sooner than you think. Get your tickets at KansasSpeedway.com.
You saw it all in NASCAR nonstop. Was the 7 of Justin Allgaier taking the lead?
Well, I know. I don't want to hear it. Just
How it happened.
Made it look easy. He said, "Hey, I'll go get it back."
Yeah, something must have happened to the 7. It just, I don't know, something just lost a little bit of momentum for a second, but he easily came back to smash that.
And now Josh Berry is up here in striking distance, as he was able to get by Allmendinger, who has fallen 2 spots back. Berry trying to take second away from Cedric. Cedric moves to the inside to do the crossover, see if he can get the position back. And now lap traffic coming into play.
Yep. Whoa. Pretty wide. Cedric's just falling back. Whoa, jeez, dude. Oh, here comes Gregson. Gregson,
Noah Gregson right in into the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Big run there for Josh Berry. And Berry clearing for second. Now, Allgaier has been out front over 72 laps. That's the most he's ever led here at Vegas. 3 of the top 4, all junior motorsports drivers. Dave.
Yeah, but Noah Gragson overcoming 2 pit road penalties today. Fantastic run for him, and it was noted by another team or 2 that he's one of the first guys to go up and try that high line. You see him use the low line as well, but he's one of the drivers who believes there may be some speed up there, and you'll see the driver migrate back up that direction. I don't know, he's all the way to 4th. He'll use any part of the track he needs to.
It's worked to this point. He has been caught for speeding on pit road and has battled back from that. Now running in the top 4, chasing after Allgaier.
Interesting conversation this week rather with Noah, talking about how
Oh, wow.
he's mellowed out this latter part of
The
the year.
playoff. Wow. Brand Jones and May.
It didn't really seem to care.
Clemens and must win.
Took a step back and realized, look, I gotta race these guys all year.
Not really, I don't think.
Maybe I need to.
You just can't crash out at Talladega, then that's what's going to be bad. Talladega's going to be the.
It's all good, and I think that's just some of those.
Talladega's going to be bad.
That,
Like,
you can't treat every lap like
it's the second round of like the second round of 12. Yeah, I won 12. That's right.
Is going to make him a better race car driver.
They're inside their pit window. That was about 60 to 65 laps was the pit window for fuel. Every team should have another set of tires when they come to pit road. And Allgaier out front, that's going to put a lot of pressure on these teams, especially if we stay green. And if you put that much pressure on right now, teams that are separated by just 1 second, the driver has to hit pit road perfectly. The crew has to do everything perfectly. You get back off of pit road because that second goes away very quick on pit road if you make one little mistake. Big run here for A.J. Allmendinger. He's trying to close the gap on Ty Gibbs.
Yeah. These guys got pit again at some point. But I still know.
Been on track 26 laps since the last time they were on pit road.
Pit road.
Spread out a bit. Hemrick.
Laps at 26 laps. Oh, laps.
Running in that 7th spot.
Oh,
We noticed that.
yeah, they got to run short. There's a caution though. That's going to change everything.
They're actually still on the racetrack in the playoffs. They're outside the top 10 right now.
Watching both of these guys, it just seems like neither one can get any forward momentum.
See, Cedric's going to be okay. That's good.
Tonight. Don't know what it is, but we're just really mediocre at best, and that's just not typical.
Yeah, but Chu had good speed a few runs ago. He looked like he was going to have a good night, but this run here, he just doesn't have any speed at all.
Ryan Snyder, our broadcast partner, Marty, his father, he told us that the family, actually his grandfather, was involved in racing early on when he was supplying cars. He had a dealership, a Rambler dealership, and was supplying cars for drivers in the Cup Series and Xfinity Series. Jimmy Llewellyn used to race and would get cars from the Snyder family. Dave.
Yeah, I've been following mine here, trying to figure out what's wrong with the car. Just listen to some recent radio between Andy Street, his crew chief, and Myatt.
Hey, so rotating everywhere. I'm trying my hardest to make this thing work, but I'm down and out right now. I'm trying to get myself back up, and the car is down and out.
I'm down and out. The car is down and out. They need one more adjustment, guys. What do you think? Are they going to get to pit road and get a chance to do that?
Well, they'll definitely have an option to come to pit road, do as much changes or adjustments to the car that they can. Right now,
why are you going to commercial all the gosh dang time? Seriously? Oh, gosh. Oh, well. Well, yeah, I love commercials.
days. Toyota. Let's go places.
I need to try it first.
We buy so many different things online, from shoes to socks to shoe socks, baby food, dog food, parrot food, a scarf tube, sleeping bag, suit. So why not tires? At TireRack.com, you can find, buy, and have your tires shipped to one of our trusted independent installers for safe, easy installation. Right now, you can get this special offer when you buy a set of 4 slick winter tires. For details, go to TireRack.com/get80. TireRack.com.
Take you right. What the frick?
Get a couple of buggies on your 6th Lima. They need customized car insurance for Liberty Mutual, so they only pay for what they need. What do you say we see what this bird can do?
We are not giving you a helicopter.
Looks like we're walking, kid. Only pay for what you need.
You're walking me like it's not.
The gap continuing to close between.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that. Come on, Josh, let's go. Come on, dude. I'd love to see Josh Berry get up there.
So impressed with Josh Berry.
I don't think anyone would mind to see Josh Berry get up there.
Works on his own race cars.
Come on, dude. Come on, Josh Berry, let's go.
So difficult. No practice.
Come on, man.
Roll up in here and go get you some. It's such a challenge. And he's answered the call.
Oh, come on, man.
He told me that he feels like these intermediate tracks is where he needs to do the most.
I would love to see him take the lead.
I'm just trying not to make the tires mad like I did on the last run. And then he followed that up with, if y'all had a little bit better driver in here, we'd be leading right now. But instead, he is closing on his teammate, Justin Allgaier.
I think they like the driver they got. I don't think they were looking for a different one.
He's pretty sporty. I agree with you on that.
Allgaier staying about 6 car lengths in front of the one. But think about when are the teams going to start talking about green flag pit stops?
That's
When
true.
do you come? You're inside the window as we see Noah Gregson going by. Cindric.
Shocking.
Cindric used that high line to keep the momentum up.
Ooh.
Cindric is going to get to the right side of the 9 car. It's just such a difficult pass. See right here, Noah tries it way deep in the corner. Or trying to slide up in front of Cindric, but Cindric has good forward momentum. He's going to cross him over, and he's going to cross him over with enough pace to take whichever lane he wants. If he wants to go to the top, he can go to the top. If he wants to stay at the bottom, he can stay on the bottom. Noah said, hey, man, appreciate you staying on the bottom. That's exactly what he wanted.
I'll take this top line as you see the gap between 1 and 2, now 2 car lengths. So Allgaier under attack.
Uh-oh.
For the lead at Las Vegas.
Oh, get him. Yes.
Allgaier has to catch it.
Let's go.
Josh Berry takes the air off the back of the car. Berry out front in Vegas.
This is not a fluke, guys. I mean, we've been watching Josh Berry. His last round he is absolutely
and gaining tons of experience for next year, guys. Remember, he wasn't supposed to be in this car. Unfortunately, Michael Adette was dealing with his leg injuries. Right here, this pass. Look how far back. Josh Berry is from Algar down the back straight away.
It was a real deer.
It's getting to turn 3. Josh Berry is in the center. Both of them walked to that white line. Josh is able to stay on that white line just a little bit further. And now he starts gaining momentum on the front straightaway. Watch out, as he enters turn 1. Josh Berry turns just a little bit before him, stacks that air.
Wow.
Right there, the car wiggled just a little bit. Now Josh Berry's in control. He was close enough to take the air from that 7 car. And the minute you saw it wiggle, Josh Berry high-fived himself, said, this spot's mine, Kelly.
Justin Allgaier knew that he was starting to struggle with that right rear tire, perhaps leaning on it a little too hard. So after the pass by Josh Berry, his spotter, Eddie Devon came over and said, all right, cool that right rear more feedback over the radio. It sounds like he might be a little bit free.
Yeah, Kelly, I think he just doesn't have enough of a grip to take the fight to Algar. Just doesn't have enough to lean on.
Ugh, man. Oh.
Right now, 17 cars on the lead lap. Kyle Weatherman, the final car on the lead lap, trying to stay
17 cars in the lap. Jesus. Not as much.
You see Cindric and Ty Gibbs fighting for the spot. Cindric able to hold on to it for now. As Gibbs back in 5th. Hemrick is 6th. Allmendinger 7th. Haley, Brandon Jones, Ty Dillon, the top 10. Dave.
And Rick, team's starting to talk about maybe 5 laps or so when they get into the pit window here. So we'll see what the 22 of Cindric and the 54 of Gibbs do. Crew Chief Chris Gale for that green car will bring the young 18-year-old to pit road at some point here. And when I asked him what this time he needed to work on, having won 3 times already this year in this series, he goes, you know what? There's a lot of stuff we can do. He's running full-time in the ARCA series this year. That's the main focus for Todd Gibbs. But next year, it's wide open. Big smile on the crew chief's face as he thinks his driver has nothing but upside going forward.
There's something that might be a little bit of a surprise for these guys.
Why is Cindric keeping up the top?
Green flag pit stop. It's very rare
Go to the bottom.
that you have to make green flag pit stops normally based
Okay.
on the stage lengths or how cautions come out. But they're looking like this could be green flag pit stops for these teams.
And that is a huge challenge for these drivers. You know, and if you're here practicing on a Friday, you're gonna practice getting on pit road.
Final pit window is now open.
Make your pit road speed where it needs to be.
All right.
Speeding when you get to that line. But you don't get to do that with no practice. So you're gonna be live under fire. If this goes and you do that to the green and someone doesn't get a speeding penalty, I'm gonna be extremely impressed, Kelly.
One of the things that Justin Haley, driver of the number 11, told me has been so valuable about running the Cup Series this year. Remember, he's been in that Spire Motorsports machine, and he said, we never do green flag pit stops, but I do them on the Cup side, and I've learned so much from that. He said, even his own teammate, A.J. Allmendinger, pointed out that he hasn't been a green flag stop here at Las Vegas in years. So Justin Haley has that experience. You'll get it again tomorrow when he races in the Cup car. So that's a big difference in a circumstance like this.
Kelly, I think that's a great point. The one thing you got to be careful of for Justin is that those Cup cars at 1.5 miles with all of that downforce, those great big spoilers and all that, they're going to slow down much quicker and much easier than one of these Xfinity cars. That little bitty spoiler across the back. So Justin can't carry the same speed to pit road.
I like when they race at night, dude.
It's been 5
Pretty
races
cool.
since the Xfinity Series has had a green flag pit stop. It was back in Michigan. So it's been a while for a majority of these drivers to experience a green flag pit stop, and they're coming up. As we have just 33 laps remaining in this race. Josh Berry out front by 2.7 seconds over Joe
Wow.
Allgaier. Noah Gregson back there.
Good Josh Berry.
Ty Gibbs and Austin Cindric in the top 5. Hemrick back 10 seconds from race leader Josh Berry.
So if you're at home wondering why, you see right here, the 1 could lap the 2 car of Myatt Snyder. Myatt Snyder, a playoff driver, there he goes, a lap down. But if you wonder why is it so hard, why would it be hard to get on pit road? It's not. If you're not worried about how fast you do it, right? And all week long, the crew chiefs work with the drivers about getting on the pit road quickly, to carry as much speed as you can. So what you have to do is you have to drive as far as you can in turn 3. Decide when to start slowing down. Get the car into second gear so that you get your RPMs. So there is no speedometer in the car. The only thing you get to do is read the RPMs.
Well, with the dislike, thank you.
To do that and
I'm
get it in
bothered.
RPM so you can read it. And it's so easy to carry too much speed. And they're all pushing you. Go, man, go. Get a score. Because if you get on pit road 3 seconds slower than someone else, that's the same as having a pit stop. 3 seconds off.
That's the gap between Berry and Allgaier right now. If you're 3 seconds slower, that gap goes away.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see who the first driver to come on the pit road is. I mean, the negative to coming on pit road early is caution comes out and you get caught a lap down. But with only 14 cars in the lead lap right now, that's not a huge penalty. So I look at a car like Harrison Burton that is not run well today. He has had reasonable speed the last 15 laps or so, but he's lost a lot of ground to leader.
Whoa.
Just touching the wall. Brandon Jones,
Jesus.
Justin Haley, Ty Dillon, those guys might get a huge advantage by pit early.
If you're the leader, if you're Josh Berry, you stay out until the end of your pit window as far as running out of fuel.
I'm not, if I'm Josh Berry, I'm not the first one on pit road. He's pulled out to a 3.5 second lead. You don't want to be the last guy on pit road, but what you're viewing off of is if Allgaier pits or Noah pits, then the next lap, I think that's when you would need to pit. But right now, look at the gap he's got. He's got 3.5 second lead, so I just don't see the need for Josh Berry to be the first one on pit road. I wish Steve was here.
Why is that? You don't want to do the math?
Oh, no, there's no math.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing math.
So you think about it, 6 of the last 8 races here, guys, had a final green run less than 15 laps.
Oh, ouchie. What the frick was that?
Whoopsies. Everybody's got a set of tires left.
But those crew chiefs also are using that information saying, well, there's a tendency is there's a caution late this race. And so you don't want to, like Jeff said, get caught on pit road. Well, ultimately, if you were on pit road, the caution came out, it wouldn't be bad. But you don't want to get caught just pitting and then the caution.
What makes is the
conversation about oil coming out of the car. But look at the very
probably because it's no video.
Look at dirty it is. There is something happening right there. You hope they haven't, run a little more out of rear end grease or something like that. You hope that's not a problem, but certainly the back of that car has gotten really dirty.
So you're just falling back. It's not good.
Side by side here as they're passing that lap traffic to go by Josh Williams in the 92. And a few on pit road.
Uh-oh. Brand Jones. Oh, boy.
One and two, but then it's the exact opposite. In turns 3 and 4, we'll see the chassis adjustment there and 4 with your tires.
It's a little smoke, a little fire on that right front. That's just rubber burning off. No big deal.
For you as a race car driver, it's no big deal. Sitting up here in the it's no big deal.
Josh being a pit.
As Josh Berry continuing to
Nope.
lead here, and we're starting to see some green flag pit stops take place.
Yeah, I have a feeling with that 20.
Yeah, I.
With the 19 coming down pit road, I just think that's going to start to drag a few others.
Yeah.
They haven't come wholesale. We've got another one making the left turn onto pit road now.
Josh Berry's done such a great job as well as we've chronicled it. Can he get on the pit road? And what kind of stop can he make on pit road? Like I say, no experience in this at all. Not a lot of expectation, a lot of pressure, a lot of learning.
That is a great point. Now, to the point that was
Uh-oh.
you see the 7 car on pit road.
Oh, guy.
So Allgaier second has come to pit road.
Yeah, Barry has to fit. Fit? What? It has to pit. Sorry. Barry has to pit. I mean.
He just kept getting looser and looser. Was really trying to work on his line. You see a chassis adjustment there for Justin Allgaier as well, but he was really trying to figure out the fastest way around the track.
Oh, and Ty Gibbs. All right. Here we go.
That's the driver's job. His car needs to be tighter. You see the wrench going in the rear window. That is track bar down to help that 4 Goodyear tires. Sunoco fuel. Daniel Hemmer is on pit road as well. He said his car was loose running the high line in 3 and 4. So making air pressure
There's some pit road.
when he comes to pit road.
Yeah, he's right there.
And that would be now. See the driver lead coming in. Veteran driver Daniel Hemmer. Remember, spent a year in the company.
Daniel Hemmer.
Learned a lot about green flag stops there. This should be a strong point for him, Kelly.
And that's Austin Cindric in the 22. He said it was his right front tire that was killed at the end of that run, and he was also feeling
Go.
last run.
Full speed.
Ty Gibbs in the 54 came to pit road. Too fast entering. It's difficult to do.
Ty Gibbs. Uh-oh.
Green flag pit stops. Harrison working Pearson hit his cars perfectly. Hopefully hits the speed, who's correct as well. His car is way too loose. Needed an adjustment for that.
Oh well.
Denied of Noah Grigson comes to pit
It was
road.
what free bet.
2 penalties on pit road so far today. Can they nail it on the last run? Grigson will get 4 tires and fuel. He said the car is skating in the middle, and he needs rear grip.
Hey.
As for AJ Allmendinger, his car way too tight, no matter where he runs it. In fact, he said, I've never had a car it's all so tight on the exit of the corner as I have with this one, Kelly.
And that's the leader, Josh Berry, who has brought the number 1 car to pit road. Pretty happy with it, as you can imagine, especially running up front there in clean air. So we'll see what he can do in this final stint.
Go, come on.
Take a look at what happens with Josh Berry and Justin Allgaier. They're running one.
Oh, Allgaier might get ahead of him.
Earlier, we'll see how they
come on.
out onto the racetrack.
Don't speed. Allgaier's gonna pass him, isn't he?
There's the 7.
Son of a gun.
Berry had almost a 4-second lead on this 7 car.
Yep, Allgaier's gonna win.
They pitted the 7. That 3 laps before.
All right, Allgaier wins. GG's.
And right on by. The 7 of Allgaier is going to clear.
Yep, Allgaier wins.
And get to pit road just a little bit sooner. Helped out Allgaier.
Son of a gun.
Haley still out on the racetrack. Has not come to pit road. Myatt Snyder also still on the
Son of a
racetrack.
gun, dude. I just want to see someone get it.
The only 2 that have not made their final stop.
It's not over. The whole shit happens. Allgaier can get kept and caught.
Now it looks like Haley on pit road. He'll make his final stop.
They can still battle. See what happens. Allgaier get caught in lap traffic, so.
And we'll go
Wow.
non-stop. You won't miss a thing.
Wires go nonstop. Fine. We can go nonstop.
At USA, hey, we've been called too exclusive, but we were created
It's
for
stupid.
officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all honorably served. No matter their rank or when they're
And Josh Berry's catching him again. Here he comes.
basic or petty on the surface.
Boy, Josh Berry. I would love to see Josh Berry get up there and win.
USA is made for all.
Like I said, I don't think anyone would mind Josh Berry win this race.
Absolutely. And that's exactly
But he is on. Here he comes.
Less than a car length separating the top 2.
There's really only one commercial you come back to. So. Come on. Go. Let's go. Yeah.
Josh Berry once again.
Let's go.
Now, coming up on 16 laps to go.
Come on.
Berry has won at a short track. Can he win at an intermediate track?
Oh, he won a short. Oh, okay. So this will be. He's already won. He's already won a race. Okay, good. But I wouldn't mind seeing him win. Brad Allgaier.
Only ran half the season. That was planned. That's all
Let's go.
they had. It's sponsorship.
Let's go,
for Josh
dude.
Berry. Then he ran sparingly for other teams, trying to get a ride after that.
The question is, will caution come out at some point?
He will be back with Junior Motorsports.
That'll change everything.
Next year to run for a championship, and he's pulling away from Allgaier.
He's pulling away from a playoff driver. That's insane.
Less than 15 laps to go. Berry, Allgaier, Gregson, Brandon Jones, Daniel Hemrick. If Brad, you mentioned tendencies have shown that 15 laps is normally the longest green flag run at the end of the race here at Las Vegas. So the possibility for a caution still out there, still lingering.
Yep, don't jinx it, dude. I swear, if caution comes out, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Start trying to find the extra ability to go forward.
I'm gonna kick Rick Collins' ass if he jinx it. If he jinx it. If there's a caution. Stop going the quit going to NASCAR non-stop. You just went. Okay. You just went to NASCAR non-stop. Why are you going again?
What size? 344? Go bigger.
Oh my god.
And if you're gonna do it wrong, do it.
Nice.
Eat dessert. Eat shoes. Besides,
They got all the commercial time in, they say.
What up, TB?
think my next move should be.
Yeah.
Tamp down distress and amp up the
Here comes Cindric.
relaxation, baby.
If we can get a top 5, that'd be great. Hopefully we can.
This is what Tom heard.
Tamp Bob Bay. Maybe I'll
Yeah, I hope we can get a top 5.
Championship for Tampa Bay. And Gronk's coming with me.
Ooh, Hemrick. No.
football fans.
Don't trust big decisions to just any network. Go with T-Mobile to go in 5
I need football pants, man.
When a threat from fire and water damage is at its biggest, hand the cleanup over to the team that stays with you until even the smallest detail is taken care of. 1-800-SERVPRO, the #1 choice in commercial cleanup and restoration.
Check that out. Internet that's one step ahead.
I can't stream to my mind.
Yeah? Well, mine's always got my back.
Okay, chill. Mine's faster than heart rate.
Okay, that's fast.
My internet's so fast, it keeps up.
Yeah, that's because you all have the same internet. Xfinity X5. It's so powerful, it keeps one-upping itself.
All right.
2.4-second lead for Josh Berry out in front here at Vegas. Coming up on the final 10 laps of racing in this first race of the playoffs. Josh Berry, I think, is going to surprise a lot of people here.
10 to go.
Especially playoff drivers.
Don't jinx them now.
I think another surprise in the playoffs has been Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones came to pit road a little bit earlier. He was below the cut line when the playoffs started. Came in the 10th position, 5 points below the cutoff line. Now, Brandon Jones above the cutoff line by 10 points.
Well, I love the call to get him on pit road before everybody else. They were, like you said it, they weren't running very well. Got him on pit road, got those new tires. They got a great pit crew on that team. And all that collectively is going to help him gain some spots here. Just a really, really good call. And Jeff Mendren recognizing the situation they were in and just say, you know what, you got to do something a little different than everybody else. 3 or 4 spots could be the difference between making the next round of the playoffs or not.
The other thing that happened with the 19 team, and when we talked to Brandon Jones earlier this week, he said it's not
wow.
something that they're
Well, it's been a great race.
but they wanted to shake up and change.
Been having some pretty cool racing and all that night.
And so now Drew Herring.
Well, you know, it might not be over yet. It might be a caution. We just don't know yet.
And maybe that dynamic has changed things on this team right now, because right now it's Brandon Jones in that 6th position and looking stronger here at the start of the playoffs.
Drew Herring, you know about the spotter. He spots Mark Truex Jr. on Sundays, and he's a former driver. Really good race car driver. And just a little bit different information coming to Brandon Jones. And listen, spotters don't make the car go fast. Right. They don't. The spotter doesn't make the car go around the race.
Spotters don't make the car go
fast. Provide information. A lot of times the most important job the spotter can do is provide information to the team. Like, here's what I'm looking at. Here's what I'm seeing. Although the driver may not be able to communicate it as well as the spotter can see it sometimes. This is where we need speed. This is where we got to get better.
Josh Berry out in front. Remember, in the playoffs, if you're a part of the playoffs, you win, you advance to the next round. Well, if Josh Berry comes in here, not a part of the playoffs, wins this race, that opportunity for an automatic spot into the next round, it's taken away.
Well, Josh Berry, you see right there how much his car moved around, like a big wiggle getting to turn 3.
No. Why?
And we can't say enough about Josh Berry and the job.
As long as you don't wiggle.
First year in the Xfinity Series. He's been with Junior Motorsports for almost a decade, but it was at the late model, local track level. He won a national championship a year ago. Junior Motorsports, Kelly, Dale Jr., everyone there in the executive area.
He did both. I think we're down this book.
Let's give him a shot at this level, at the Xfinity Series level. And they gave him a shot. And Josh Berry came out and has performed.
I was going to run full time next year. I feel about that. Oh, can he win this? Okay, nobody do something dumb, all right?
He will run a full schedule in 2022.
3 seconds back.
Kelly.
0.3 seconds back. At Come on. Come on, dude. Right, where'd he go? All right, no caution, please. Come on, man. I would love to see him. Like, come on.
That's right. I mean, you take advantage of an opportunity. Here's a 30-year-old
All right.
from Tennessee that he gets to.
All right, 2 to go. No dumb stuff, please.
Now all of a sudden he takes that car and potentially going to be able to park in victory lane.
Well, Brad, every time
Come on.
you see in sports, a player goes down and somebody else steps in and takes advantage of that moment.
Oh, they gonna make it?
Goes down, but it creates an opportunity to step up. You see it in sports all the time.
Well, this has been a great race.
Step up and go on to become the greatest ever. And Josh Berry, like I said, we've chronicled it throughout the night.
All right, 1 to go. Here at Las Vegas.
And I'm gonna tell you, this is outstanding. This performance by Shepard.
1 lap to go, presented by
Wow.
Now, coming up
What a performance by this dude.
here, and they all go
What a performance, dude.
0.02 down the backstretch.
What a race, dude.
For Josh Berry, looking
Wow.
for his second win ever in the Xfinity Series earlier this
All
year.
right.
He did it on a short track in Martinsville. Now,
And come out
he has
for
definitely shown the
Josh Berry wins at Las Vegas. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Good for him. Good for him, dude.
Did not see this coming.
He deserves this. Nice. All right, we got a 4th place finish. Let's go. All right, let's go. All right, what's the final top 10? Brand Jones, Adrian, Dan, Ty Dillon, just Haley, and wait, who's 10th? Harrison Button. Wow.
Yeah, and also remember, if you're a playoff driver, a win gives
What a
you
race.
5 playoff points, which you can move those all the way
Wow.
to the next round as well and get you potentially to the championship board. But those go away because Josh Berry just stole the win.
Yeah, he just won.
Still on the side of the car.
And Michael Nett's car.
Josh Berry filling in for Michael Annette tonight, and that team celebrating.
And he wins. That's pretty good. Good for him. All right.
You see, there was some contact all around the one. A little bit of tire mark.
Tell you what, this guy has superstar written all over him. Paid his dues.
Good for him.
Like I said, talked about it, but it's just
Excuse me,
impressive to
brother.
come in here with no practice, no seat time at this racetrack, none of that stuff, and just go out and just take it to him. I mean, he was.
Let's go,
he got
dude.
better as the race went on. They did a great job adjusting throughout the race.
I'm happy for him.
He's the fastest race car on the racetrack last 50 laps.
So we keep streaming for a couple more minutes before I can get this poster. I'm gonna get this put out and all that in his interview.
He finished 7th in that race. But now to come in a substitute role and take this number 1 car to victory lane and lead the 1, 2, 3.
She's with the zoom all the way in his face.
Really an amazing performance today.
Can't wait till next year. It's gonna be fun to watch this young man.
Can't wait till
As he gets ready to climb out of the car.
Why you get it right in his face?
Good folks back in Tennessee are excited to
All right,
see the local
give him some
short
work
track
to
heroes
get
step
out.
up here with the big boys and put it on.
Reminiscent of Ric Flair there. The woo! When he gets out of the car, Kelly's down there with him.
As Josh Berry gets unhooked, ready to celebrate his second
Let's go, dude.
Xfinity Series win, and he leads the way for a Junior Motorsports 1-2-3 finish. Dale Jr.
Wait, what? Another team? What the frick? Last night, Truck Series team finished 1, 2, 3, 4. Tonight, team finishes 1, 2, 3.
To make the most improvement.
We'll see tomorrow night. Now, 1, 2, 3 finish.
Oh my gosh, this thing was so fast. It just took me a while to figure it out. I knew the race would go down to the bottom at the end, I felt like, so I just wanted to really work hard and make sure my car didn't get to the bottom. And I just had to stay disciplined and keep working on it. These guys made the right adjustments. And it was fast, man. I just finally got a long run and put everything together and was able to do it.
What was it like there racing against your own teammate Justin Allgaier, who's in the Drivers' Championship? How was it balancing that as you made the passes to get around him?
Yeah, that was tough. Me and Justin have raced together a lot this year, and most of them, he's got the better of me. Today we were able to get one, but this is cool. This moves to one car to the next round of the owners' points. That's really important to this group. They've worked so hard. They've been through so much. They deserve this. Flying Jane deserves this. All State Peterbilt, TMC. I want to say hi to Michael at home and thank him and his group for trusting me to drive this race car. And just everybody back at JRM. 1, 2, 3 finish. That's really cool. Like I said, the car was great. Just had to figure it out. And I just was finally able to do it. So I just want to say hi to my wife and my little girl at home. I don't know what time it is back home. She might be asleep by now. But I love you guys. And thank you all these fans for coming out here. I wanted to win this race so badly tonight for this group, and we were able to do it.
Josh Berry, the winner here at Las Vegas.
Jeff, you see him a little emotional. It's tough to win these races. I mean, the fact that he has such limited opportunities and to do something like this is a tough thing to do, and you can tell it was emotional. That touched him.
Well, I think he appreciates so much the opportunity. Yes, like it's such a difficult thing.
Is he drinking? Oh, I thought he was drinking orange juice or something like that.
Track racers around the world are calling for Michael and that because that's what they're looking at. I'm sorry, for Josh Berry, because that is what they want their short.
But he get messed up. Michael and that. No, Josh Berry.
Give me a shot, I can do it. And Josh Berry is showing they'll make it happen. It's showing.
I say good for him though. I'm glad that he won. So, I'll for sure do more reactions of this type of race and all that. And oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get asked this, but for the rate of the race, scale 1 to 10, 1 being bad, and the 1 being 10, I give this race an 8. That's pretty good race and all that. So I'm kind of happy. I'm going to go ahead and put the TV in mute real quick.
I need to try it first.
I'm mute.
Here's a good Halloween.
Yeah. All right. Come back around the big hole on there, stretch. Oh. Phew. Wow. What the frick's going on? All right. I'm going to turn the TV back to me 1 second. The TV, I'm stupid. The computer, frick. How's this hard to speak? All right, so if it turns back towards me. Hey, friends. What a race, right? Oh, man. Wow, so that race was 2.5 hours. Jesus, wow. But anyways, guys, I'm in the stream right here. I want to thank you all for those who tuned in tonight for this race. It was actually a pretty cool race, actually. Like I said, I gave an 8 out of 10, which is like an 80% type thing. It's like, it's an okay, which means it's good, not great, but good. I would say it was a great race. It wasn't that much race. It wasn't that great, but the race was still good, and I'm happy with who won and all that stuff. So, depending on how next weekend goes, I'm probably gonna react to Talladega maybe. So, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, I'll for sure do more reactions in the future. We're getting close to the season to get ready to end, so I might have to react to something else. Like I might react to like football or something like that. So, but anyways, guys, I'm thank you very much for watching, and like I said, thank you very much for tuning in to the stream and comment as well. But I want to feel that you're watching. Oh, we got all guys' interview. I'm gonna listen to it. It's remote.
Out of adversity this year, so for them to come home with the victory was really cool. And Jared, 1, 2, 3. I told somebody before the race I thought we could be 1, 2, 3, 4. I was close, same hand as this year on that restart, but just proud of our guys, everybody on the 17. Our brand pressure, our coach Camaro was really good. I was disappointed in the middle of the race there. We felt like we were really good, and then as the sun slowly went down, we just needed a little bit more angry grip, and that's where I feel like the one had us beat. So we'll rebound. We'll go next week to Talladega. Should have gotten some decent points tonight, and hopefully have a good week next week.
This is tough because it explains one of the most bitter pills to swallow, which is everyone races the playoff races, but they're not all in the playoffs. You got beat by a non-playoff driver tonight and your teammate.
Well, not a playoff driver, but a playoff car. So the owner's points for them, they're obviously locking their way in the next round. So that's a big deal for them. It is tough, and I think that's probably part of the disappointment tonight is just not being able to check that box, going to the Roval and to Talladega, and those are 2 wild cards. So would have been nice to do it tonight, but we got 2 more shots at it. We bring great race cars each and every week. The Hendrick Engine Department did a fantastic job getting our stuff where we needed to be at. This last few races, we've really stepped up the program, and just proud of our team.
Justin mentioned the playoffs.
Oh, there's the playoffs. There you go. You see that or not, but there's the playoffs. Cedric's still leading, so that's good. We just can't have bad finishes. Noah Gregson, I don't feel like listening to him.
So Noah Gregson gets back to third, and I say gets back because of a couple of
Let me just turn this down.
You're kicking yourself, but you're learning what's going on.
There we go. But it was got. I was just trying to have. Sorry, I keep saying that, but I'm actually gonna end it right here. So, I will film it watching the stream and for the reactions, of course. Like I said, I'll do more in the future and all that. So, but if you guys did enjoy the stream, make sure you guys smash that like button. I appreciate that a lot. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and also leave a comment down below if you want to see me stream any games or anything like that. Don't forget all my PS4 games are down in the description, or if you want to see me react to some sort of sport and all that. If you guys want me to react to something, just let me know, and I can for sure do that. Like I said, I'll do more of these type reactions. Hopefully, I can next weekend, but we'll see how it goes. I might be watching with family, but we'll find out anyways. So, but anyways, guys. I'll send it right here. So, thank you for watching. I'll for sure be streaming throughout next week. So yeah, anyways, guys, I'm just gonna end it right here. I'm tired. I can't speak, so let's just end it right here. So, thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe and God bless. See you guys later.